Welcome back to Satisfactory. I did die last time when I tried saving the game, so I need to find my stuff somewhere. How's Satisfactory been? Haven't checked in for a while. I haven't played Satisfactory since the last time you've seen me, I think. I don't know if you were there last time, Drone. I don't know. Depends on what the last thing was you saw me trying to build. I don't know for sure. I don't remember. I really do need to remember what I was doing though, because I don't know. I know I saved last time, I died and thought, I'll fix this later. And then I didn't fix it. The last time I was here with you and got purple material. Sam, was it? Yeah, the Sam ore. Ah yeah, then you have missed one stream, I think. Yeah, the Sam ore. Right, I'm trying to remember what I did last time. Well, obviously I'm standing on top of the thing I did last time. I upgraded my entire storage to the max storage. So these, yeah, Sam ore. So this type of storage is the maximum amount of storage capability, at least I know of, you can have in Satisfactory. So last time we only did two things when you didn't check in. And I was upgrading all these chests to these types of chests, which, as you can see, filled up quite nicely. We made overflow materials for every chest. I don't know how that went. Well, let me see. How are you doing, by the way? I'm really curious. I mean, the moment I went live, you popped up. So last time we made some overflow materials. Let's see. Yeah, we made overflow splitters. So the moment one, oh right, that's correct. We made these things. So this is if like a plate is produced here, a reinforced iron plate, it will exit the facility. It will determine in this machine if this machine is full. Well, obviously it isn't full, but normally if it would be full, it would go down this line, and it would be sent straight into this machine, and it would be grinded down for coupons, and that's something we can use to buy stuff. So for materials we don't need or we're full on, they will be sent to the grinder. Obviously that's not happening here, and that's for one reason only. We need space elevator parts, and those are the parts you can see in the top right corner. And these materials, the reinforced plates and 3 other materials, are a bit of an exception from all the other materials, because when they overflow, they don't overflow into this machine and they won't be grinded down, except for when this machine is not working. They will overflow into this machine to build me the reinforced smart plating, or the smart plating, and we can use that eventually to send the space elevator into orbit. And when that fills up, it will also be sent into the grinder. But I need to keep an eye on that, because the moment this one reaches three rows, I will need to switch back this one, because right now I've set it to where these plates are being used to build these complex parts, right? But normally I don't want that, because the complex parts are only needed for the space elevator. I really need these parts to build more factories. So eventually this one needs to fill up, and this entire belt needs to fill up. And I've done that for every machine in the game except for the crystals in the back, I think. Yeah. So that's the thing I've been doing last time. And the second thing I did last time was, because we've produced so many parts right now, and we have so many manufacturers running around all the time, because they are now running around the clock and won't get stagnated, even though it looks like they're stagnated. They won't, because in this case, for example, let's see, can I take a look right here? Yeah, in this case, for example, it's producing these materials. They flow into the machine that will store it in here. And when this one overflows, it will, of course, go down this bin, because this is the excessive material we are producing. It will go down into the awesome sink, will be grinded down, and will be made for coupons. But that created a problem, because all the machines in the entire factory are running at the same time. And that means we have a little power shortage, like you can see right here. Our power grid is, how shall I say it, all over the place. We have a production of 2400 megawatts and a total consumption of 2200 megawatts. So we upgraded about half our power system last time, and that's something I will be finishing tonight, because I was almost done with that, and then I died. But yeah, that's something. I've been doing well. I joined Discord and saw you were on, so I thought you might be live. Yeah, that's indeed true. I mean, you can see that I'm live, right? I don't know where I died though. That's not the correct. We died right here. I also don't know if I have all the materials needed to complete my new power grid. Because last time we had a power grid that produced 1800 megawatts, at least as far as I know. I do need to take a look at this machine, because this one's also producing complex parts. But we produced 1800 megawatts, which was obviously too low. And we could increase our power grid by 150%, as far as I can remember. So that's quite a bit. Yeah, that's the reason I joined so fast. Yeah, well, that's exactly why I have my Discord in. Oh, look at that. And we need about 1,000 of these, so we need 2.5 rows of these. But yeah, that's exactly the reason why I put my I am live in my Discord, because yeah, will make it a lot easier for people to find me, and if they join my Discord. And that's not only for you, that's for most people, right? I mean, most of the people that will eventually join, or join right now, or join later on, or see me on YouTube or whatever. Oh fuck! They can see notifications of me getting live on X, Twitter, or on Discord, and I think they also get them on YouTube and Instagram. No, not Instagram. Maybe I should stop dying. But yeah, that's the reason why I joined so fast. Well, exactly the reason why I did it. Do you live stream on other platforms? Yeah, I do live stream on I did live stream on Instagram for a while. That wasn't a great success, just because besides the fact that I didn't have many followers, which I obviously don't have here. But it for some reason it was really buggy. They changed this. They changed this. This was different. Not you. Normally, when weird. I think I killed myself right there. Oh no, I didn't. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so as you can see, this is our new power grid. And we need to supply all of these with water, and hopefully, by the time we succeeded in that, they will all work. But yeah, I do live stream it on the platforms. I live stream on YouTube twice. I live stream in vertical mode and normal mode, like I do right here. And I try to live stream on TikTok, because that's something where you can, which would make it easier for me to live stream on. But for some odd reason, that doesn't work. You can't live stream on TikTok, because you need to have a certain amount of followers for that. And I will only reach that amount of followers if I keep posting stuff on my TikTok, and I'm not posting nearly enough. So yeah, that's something I need to fix probably in the future. Yeah. Have you seen success with those alternate sites? It's a bit of the same as with Twitch. Yeah. It's a little bit of the same. I could see that you get easily more followers on TikTok, even though I don't stream on TikTok, but just because of how the platform works, I think you can get followers on TikTok more easily. But right now I haven't seen much success. I mean, you can see for yourself they have 29 followers. That's not a lot, obviously. Maybe it is for streaming for 3 months, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just trying stuff out. And currently I'm upgrading, I'm trying to change the stuff around. Well, how many do we need? 5, right? 4. 1, 2. That doesn't make sense. Oh, there's a second one behind that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4? 4? Why do we only need 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's 5. I don't know why I didn't saw the last one. See the last one. So 3 need to be on this row, and they all need to be at 100 cubic meters per minute. That's 1, 2, 3. And these last ones, they need to be 120. So that's normal. And this one needs to be at 50. Okay, so 100, 120 and 50. Should be fine. But no, I can see people having faster streaming success on platforms like TikTok. That's for sure. And there are multiple reasons, right? The TikTok platform just shows you one part of a clip of someone streaming. But if they're really interesting and if they're telling really interesting stories, then you want to stick around, right? So I think that's a big reason why people would want to keep missing materials, of course. I can at least build the pipes to get there. But yeah, that's cool. That's Actually, I think the only reason. Gonna be something so I won't be able to chat. I'll be here though. No problem. That's always nice. I don't know what you're going to do, but at least if you watch, it's always nice. I mean, normally I would have been playing on my own, so everything besides that is a huge increase of my previous viewership, which was 0. Even if it's not always an active viewership, right? Yeah. But I'm trying to do something different, because I want to, at least different, not really different from other people, but I'm trying to do something different for uploading videos, because I want to, damn it, I changed some things. What did I change? It's the pipes. I want to try start uploading videos that will be minimum or maximum of around 20 minutes. Instead of doing it like I'm doing right now and uploading the whole 6 hours, because you can always find that back on Twitch, and I don't think people are going to click on that. So that's something I want to try. I'm not really sure about how I should go about this, really. Let me take a look at how I've done it here. I think I've just gone up, put them on the edge. Yeah, so they're in the middle. I did not connect those yet, so the power grid won't increase right away, but it will instantly increase when I build the rest. So now we'll go up, and we'll be doing this. 1, 2, 3. Am I doing it right? 1, 2, 3, like this. I think is that a height? Is that the height we want to aim for? I think it is. I'm hoping it is. It seems so close to the edge though. Yeah, I remember. We needed to blow up some trees. And I remember we're good at one thing, and that is blowing up trees. Let's see. Hello? Yeah. Let's yeet around some bombs. Here, one here. You can have one. This tree looks really beautiful in flames. This tree looks really great too. This tree, ooh, look at that beauty. Look at him, look at him. That one is a goner. This one too. Oh, you with your red stripes. Look at this one. This one's amazing. Boom. That's the boom we wanted. There we go. Here are some grassy parts left we don't want. I don't really know what I want to do here. For some reason I thought it was a good idea to do it like this. That was so satisfying. Yeah, it definitely was. Blowing up stuff is literally one of the best features in the whole game. Definitely. You can only imagine how this will be once we... this isn't even a forest, by the way. This looks like a forest, but this is definitely not even a forest. The other side of the island, they have added a forest. I don't know what it looks like, but yeah, you can have one too. By the way, I have a whole case full of these bombs, so that's really I think the greatest part about this. These seem to be overdoing it a little bit on the right side, although it doesn't really matter. They need to be... Well, actually, I think we'll leave it at this, because then we can have some more room for the other parts of the factory. So right now we want to build our pipelines first, and then later on... Okay, maybe not do it like that. And then later on we can... Damn it, not like that. We can add the pipelines for the other ones. 1, 2, 3. Because we need some more pipelines. I don't know what the best way is to make an angle right here. And I also don't seem to remember how I put this in the middle of that plane. Let me see. How far did I put them out of? So 1, 2, 3, 4 from the middle of this one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, wait, no. 1, 2, 3. 3. That's a bit weird. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 3. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Oh wait, we only have to do it until the... I don't know how far we need to build the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 doesn't seem like the correct number, although it might be. I have to recalculate that, because I don't know for sure if that's the correct amount of liquid we can produce for the rest. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's exactly this far. Right here. Oh, look how beautiful. It seems a little bit higher. Is it higher? 1, 2, 3. No, it's perfectly aligned. We don't need to worry about that one. And now we can do the other way. 1, 2... Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we can do the other thing on the exact opposite. Let me go through. No. Like that, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, bombs is definitely the most satisfying thing in this entire game. Just blowing up everything that's expelling toxic fumes or anything, because you have those huge towers that are toxic and you can blow them up. We did that last time. That's fucking amazing. I love it. It's a great feature. Noodle factory here. Noodle factory here. One right here. We need to align those perfectly with these, otherwise the noodle belt downstairs won't go as easy as this one. Oh fuck. Is this far enough? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I reached the other one. Let me see. These machines are so immensely loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How am I not? Oh, oh, okay. That makes more sense. I made multiple of these things. Yeah, this looks a little bit better, a little bit less support. So apparently I have to build them a little bit further. Just the slightest bit until this one, I think. Maybe like here. I can do the same thing right here. We can delete those old ones. And now we can make it to the 6th line. So once all of this gets running, we really do have to... That doesn't look correct. We have to take a look at how good every facility's intake is, because right now I'm not sure. It could be that I made some mistakes, and we'll see that in the power output later on. Because once every facility fills up, eventually we are going to have an equal input in all the machines. Let's see. You do that. You do that. You do that, and that's about it. Same goes for these ones. To put them right here. Put these ones along the same line. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now pull these along as far as possible. Okay, this is apparently the longest it can get. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll continue doing this until we can't go any further. So like this. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. A little bit too fast maybe, but sure. And hopefully we can make it to the end of line. I think we can. Let's say it would vertical, no auto. So let's say we'll do this. 1, 2, 3. I guess maybe it won't automatically create a perfect angle. That's a little bit annoying. These monsters down there are really starting to annoy me. Give me a moment. Am I destroying your surroundings? I probably am. Oh. Wait, is that good or is that bad? I think this is bad. There's an iron node or a copper node right down there. Maybe we should leave that aside. Maybe we should leave this whole side for now. Just like so. Oh, he was almost up here. There's some creatures in the way. Let's get rid of those. I don't like your screaming. Can you stop? I stopped the screaming. Random pure iron node. Right on my fucking... Okay. That's slightly annoying. Can I make an angle at the side? I can't, apparently. Oh, wait. Apparently, I learned something last time. And that is that there is a world grid in the entire world. And my whole factory isn't aligned with the world grid. So from now on, everything we build will be aligned with the world grid. That's connected with this. So that's a little bit annoying. And we have to fix everything that will be connected to our home factory for now. But everything that we will build out from now on, that will be connected by the world grid. Just to make sure. How many do I have? 2. Can I do something about this? I don't have modular frames. Let's just put Mark 1s down for now. And we'll do just like these ones don't exist for now. Because I don't know what to do with these just yet. We just have to transport them out somehow. We use these ones. Nice. So that is a little bit annoying. Can I build this? Does this align with the world grid somehow? Or align with the world grid? I mean, does this fit into the factory somehow? In a nice and sort of good enough for me. And we'll do the same thing for the stone factory right here. We have to delete a little bit more of this. Give me one moment. I need to check something right here. Oh my god. Okay. Dude, they want me to send pictures of today. I went to an event today and it was really fun, but they first want pictures from everything that happened. Give me a moment. Let me send them all. Alright, I think that's almost all of them. Okay, that should cover it. Hopefully they're happy with it. It's a lot of photos. Alright, hopefully it's touching now somehow. Isn't touching now? No, it isn't. It's still touching. Can't I just... Wait, I have an idea. I do want to let this fit in somehow. Apparently I can't make a small ramp, which is quite annoying. Like this. This looks a bit odd, but it looks better than nothing. I think this is the best I can do. Hopefully I can just put this one like a centimeter away from this one. So that's 1, 2. Not like that. It has to be on the same height. Somehow auto is better for this. I don't know how. Like, what the hell? 1, 2. Yeah, auto is definitely the best. So we have it like this, I think. And this should provide all the water for the first 6 factories. And then we need to make 2 more belts. And we need to make sure this gets pumped up. So let's say we put them right here. That's not high enough. Like that. Is it going all the way around? I think it is. Let's try and see if we can get the other one on the same height. Is it going? Yes, the water is pumped all the way to the back. I don't know if we need to place pumps along this line too. I don't think so, because this isn't elevated. It all looks so nice, like all organized. Yep, that's what I'm trying to build. But it will get a lot messier, because as you can see, because we're working with rough terrain that we can't modify, we have some space limitations. So as you can see right there, there are some slightly weird angles. And this second row also needs to go up this pipe. Or not this pipe, but we have to build a second one. So that will be a little annoying to finish, but it should be possible. First, let's try and build... Oh my god, okay, I fucked up a little bit. I don't know how. Apparently I fucked up a little bit. That makes more... Now it makes more sense why this was working. We have to place 2 pumps down here, otherwise this won't work. So this one goes in there. And now we have to place 1 pump right at the bottom. 1 pump right there. And I think... Is that how it works? Just like that? I think this is it. I'm not sure really. I've never placed that many pumps down, so... Bro, how are you already... You're an MK2 pole, you should be better than this. That should be about the pump capacity for these poles. Now, hopefully, we can stretch these back to the first 3 lines. So that's about right here. And the other one too. If we keep in mind that these are the same locations, we have to place this down. We only have to place a few more of those water pumps, because we don't have them yet. I don't know why I decided that those should be on the ground for some reason. I thought it would look better, but right now it seems a little bit stupid to do that over here. This just looks better. I don't know why. But we need to build a second line. And that's going to be a little bit more annoying, because this second line needs to go above the old line. And I'm not yet sure how we are going to achieve that. Wait, I didn't. They're in the back, right? Okay, so like this. There's one right here, one right here. Connect these 2. Okay, that one connect with this one. That one connect with this one. Not like that. Let's see. How can we do this without actually destroying our normal way? Well, it seems we don't really have any choice. I don't know why I did that. Besides building a second foundation right in the middle of this and just doing the same thing but 2 parts back. So let's say this is the middle. We're doing half a container right here, half a container or platform right here, and then we're doing the exact same thing but only the opposite way around here, and then we'll delete the parts. So like this and like this. Wait, not like that. Like this. 1, 2, 3. Well, he can't go higher. Okay, apparently it can't go higher. I needed to sneeze. Maybe I chose the wrong height. So this will look weird for the moment. This one is a little bit easier to manage. Can we go up? Thank you. A little bit easier to manage. We have to do this on all 5 platforms, by the way. So that will be something. So this one will go away. Now we need to delete this. And we need to somehow connect this with the back. And I think that is a straight angle, but I'm not sure. And then if we do it like this, like that. Yeah, like that. This looks a little bit ridiculous. Can I just build normal foundations? 8 or normal standard? What is it called? I don't know. A conveyor pole? Maybe looks a little bit weird, but this looks better than nothing. I can't do better than this. It looks like it goes through the thing, but it also looks like it would hold it in place somehow. Damn it. Can I stop falling down? Yeah, that's exactly at a straight angle. And it's not touching the other pump either. Can we make this? We can, actually. So I only need to do this 4 more times. With pumps, by the way. So right now we have 4 pumps going over right here. So let's take this one to the back here. I have to pump it right here. I'm hoping this will work straight away. But normally I am not that lucky. So it might not. And I think I locked myself in here. From above this will look great. Once you're inside, you almost certainly won't be able to get out that easily. So that's one done. Now this one. The moment I unlock more conveyor customization or pipe customization, this will get a whole lot easier. See, can I place it right there? Yeah, and it's also loud. Why does it all have to be so loud? Also clipping through things, so that's not great. But I don't think there's a better way to do this right now. No, I don't think so. Can I... Wait, I can't connect these ones yet. Because this one would just go through the other one. Can I get this one right under there? Somehow? I'm a little bit confused because I couldn't get over this one. I don't know how far I can bend these pipes. It doesn't look like I can build these at all. Can I build them back one more? Apparently I can. Apparently I just deleted the entire way I should do this. This is definitely a little bit confusing. Yeah, I can't have no support right here because that would just look really weird. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully I can just connect this one without any issues. No, I can't. Of course I can't. Let's say we do this right here. This should be the correct angle. I don't know if the head lift will be strong enough from the initial input lines. We can only find out one way, right? But still. So these pumps do need to have some head lift, so they will pump up a little bit. But I'm not sure how far. Like it could be only a few meters. I think 10 meters was the default amount. That doesn't seem like a lot. So obviously I can't connect those either. So we'll have some pipes down here. Oh man, this is going to be such a mess to figure out which poles which and which one will connect to which section. And then the last part I need to do it right here. Somehow I can get them to work right here. Yeah, this should be enough. Built 5 kilometers of pipeline. Steam achievement. Well, should I be glad that I did that or shouldn't I? I'm not sure really. I mean 5 kilometers seems like a lot. So we need to build 3 meters high. Then in the middle of this one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do one right here. 1, 2, and then we'll do the third one like this. 1, 2, and then like this. Now once we delete this one, we should be able to connect them all up. That should be a perfect vertical line. Same one with this. Can you connect please? I didn't think this would go so easily, to be honest. At first I thought this would look a lot stranger for some reason. It does look weird that these ones aren't orange though. So we'll do the exact same thing here. For some reason these aren't exactly at a perfect angle. I don't know why. But I don't really care because I'm not going to rebuild this entire part. Just because of that one flaw. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that's the last one. Yeah. These ones are connected. Can dismantle this one. And now we can delete these supports as well. Yeah, so this does look a little bit less neat that these ones aren't perfectly supported. I don't know why they aren't. I mean, they should be. I mean, these ones are for some reason. Why do these ones look so perfect and these ones don't? The reason I'm not going to disable them is because this is our only power grid. And when something will, yeah, probably eventually go wrong if I try to remove these. And then we are without power and we can't restart the factory. So that will be horrible. So I won't try to dip my fingers into that problem. Let's just try and build this in exactly the same way. get this as vertical as possible, so that we won't have to delete them later on. At least that seems like the best idea right there. Alright, please connect correctly. Not like that, not like that. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, dude, the sounds are so loud. Can I connect it right here? Apparently I can. And now the other side. Delete, delete, and delete. And the only thing we have to do right now is connect our supports. Just not strong enough, so that's a little bit annoying. Just place them in the exact same position as these ones. And we'll place another power pole down here. Upgrade these ones to the big one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's all of our power grids for this one configured. Don't have to dip our fingers into this machine anymore if everything works perfectly as I tried to make it. So let's see, can we do the exact same thing here? 1, 2, 3, and 4. These ones are all green, and I think they're probably... Why are these ones yellow? Are they yellow as well? Oh, they already pumped the entire pipeline full with water. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because if there is a flaw in the pipeline somehow, we will only notice it until our entire power grid works. These ones look so perfect. Why couldn't we just have built all of them like that? So, and let's put down another power pole right here. Right at the edge of what is, and we could have just done it the other way around, but this one's more fun. The more power, the better, I think. So these ones are all connected. That one's has half head lift. And now we only need to care about connecting all the pipes to all the machines. Let's just start with number 1. This one needs pipelines running from here. Is that correct? No, I think it's more like this. Like that, I think. It does look strange that they're all orange, right? Can I give them pipeline swatch? Oh, not like that. Edit. Can I do the same coloring with this one? Wait, I can just edit these one. Oh, look at all the color. Now everything's the same color. I mean, I could dye it all black, but that just wouldn't look great. This looks a lot more like we don't harm the environment at all. Because that we don't. I never said we did. And that doesn't seem right. Somehow that doesn't seem right. Even though it may be. I mean, there's no way this will... No, you can. Oh wait, it's connected in a way like this. A little bit more to the right. More. Yeah, that's what... Well, that's not exactly what I want, but I think it's the only way to make it look at least a little bit convincing that it should look like this. Let's see, how far along can we take this belt? I think quite far actually. Further than I would have thought was possible. Let's say we could have taken it from here. Let's do the exact same thing right here. Not like that. A little bit more into our direction. And now we can connect this one like that. And we can take it all the way over here. Maybe just use the normal conveyors. It's maybe a little bit excessive. Just some reason that just looked a little bit like it was too much somehow. 2 more. They look like they're at an angle for some reason. I don't know why. They seem to be correctly set up. Yeah, for some reason they look like they were at an angle. I don't know how I should set up these ones, but we'll see. This one will definitely be quite the connection. Vertical might be the way to go. Is this one at an angle? It doesn't look like it's at an angle. The vertical seems to be the somewhat organized belt. So this one's done. This one's producing at max. If we can do the same thing here, so let's just put down a belt right here, and then we'll connect these ones as well. Oh, and I do need to connect all the pipelines for the other ones too. We have a connection right here, connection right here, connection point right here. We have a connection point right here. This should be our another one. We have one right here. Then we can now connect them via vertical mode. Now we should be able to set up these. See, once we've done it at least once, we can do it a little bit quicker the other way. This one will definitely look weird. It just will. I can tell you that right now. I don't even have to think about that. I should just delete the ones in which the poles stand, because that probably looks a little bit better instead of having it like this. But now it looks like it's supported through this ring for some reason, even though it's not exactly in the middle. It still looks good. It still looks fine. It still looks respectable. It still looks demure, as some people would say it. Let's have it like, oh no, not like that. Let's have it like that. It seems like vertical seems to be the best one for perfect angles, and all the other ones are probably fine too, but they just don't look as good. This one like so. I think this is the way to go. I think we can now connect these ones. I think I screwed up right here. So now these should all fill up. At least I think. I'm hoping they will. That will help. They are pumping water, so that's working somehow. And the only ones we need to do now are these ones. Hopefully we can just do them with the same ease we did the last ones. So we have this, and we can add them to the belt line or the pipeline right here. Let's see. Does this one get a chair? Let this one get a chair. This one. Dude, if this is done, I'm so happy. We will have so much extra power. I mean, connecting pipes is fun, but not when you don't have the proper materials to build pipes, right? If you have the perfect conveyor stackers from the beginning, it will be much easier to upgrade a system that's already filled with a lot of pipelines, right? So we have our system right here. Let's see, and we get this perfect angle, maybe right here. Don't want these anymore because they're just a little bit too much, if I'm saying so myself. And the same ones for this location. Is it everything? I think it is. At least the ones in the middle. Pipe number 1. Why can't I do that? Noodle mode, it is. Alright. Hopefully. Did it correct? Yeah, it did connect. Did this one connect correctly? No, it didn't. Oh, it did. Apparently that worked. I don't know why I didn't look at this angle though. And now these pipes should also be filled. Oh, stop it. Don't fall. Can I get up these pipes? Yeah. These pipes should also fill up with water in their entirety. Fill up all of the machines with water. We have more than enough. There doesn't seem to be much pumping going on right now, but they're going. See, pipe flow is increasing. Oh, it's filling this one probably. Okay. So now the last thing we need to do, and this one will be the trickiest because we haven't done it in a while, will be to do the exact same system, but for these pipes, only right here in the last ones. Am I saying that correctly? Or did I? Oh, I already did. Did I do that just now? I did do it just, yeah, I did that just now. I did that this session. How could I forget? Dude, my brain is just not working. I mean, it's been a long day, right? I have had 4 hours of sleep, so that's probably the reason that I am not actively filling these entire things with. I'm opening this. Okay, so we have our connection points right here. Now we just need to connect them with these. Dude, I'm so curious when this works in its entirety. How much power will we get? We should get an even number though. I didn't run the numbers yet on how much power we should have. I need to calculate that after the fact. But I do need to calculate it because otherwise we won't be able to see if everything's working properly. Okay, so this looks like it all connected without any issues. If I'm correct, we can just do the exact same thing with all of these pipes. Like, apparently we're missing material for this too. We do have more than enough pipeline, I think, but we do miss. Yeah, we just need to fill up in our entire inventory. Did I have a chest right here? I think I did. Let's see. I think I did have a chest right there. Mom coming to say goodnight. Let me just take a look right here. I did have some material, but I don't know how much. Well, that's not the correct material, that's for sure. It is material I can take back with me though. I don't need coal for any use case right now. I am almost out of plates and out of other materials. I definitely did have to go back to build more pumps. Let me see, production, water pumps. So we have more than enough material, we only need to reinforce the plating. So that's something, there's a fly in my arm. Just a little one, not a big one. So let's see. I won't look at the output yet. I'm quite curious if we can do it before that. This already looks so great, dude. Holy shit. Look at the entire... Oh, okay. look at the entire machinery. We do have another limestone ore right there. These are not producing at all. Hopefully I can get that to work. Most of the factories still do seem to be red. I don't know why. Maybe it could be that I need to increase the output of coal a little bit to get everything working perfectly. Just to make sure we've claimed this one. This gives me a great opportunity to look where ores are, right? So let's get some more reinforced plating, some more pipeline of steel pipes. Okay, we're almost there. Oh wait, our factory's over there. Almost went into the wrong direction. Almost home. That galaxy looks great. It looks absolutely fabulous. Do we have our location right there? Can I go up? No, I can't. Hello? No? Yes, like that. Thank you. We are full on this stuff. Wait, let me first just yank some materials back into the chest, because we don't need all of this stuff we just collected. And we do need to create some better storage solution than this chest, because this will fill up eventually. We can think about it later, but right now we have to keep using this. And I don't want you here actually, but I need to build some walls to get you out. So let's just bring 4 of these. We're completely out of these materials. Do we have concrete? We only have 1. We have more than enough wire, more than enough cable, more than enough of these, more than enough of these. We have a few of those we can get rid of. How many do we need to build? I know we have at least 3, and we need 5 on total on each side, so that's 50. Yeah, we have more than enough. Yeah, this should cover the amount. We have more than enough of this stuff. Rotors. Oh, I don't think we need more smart splitters, but you get the idea. Definitely not this. Definitely not this either. And I don't think we'll need this, but we can always take it with us. And the other materials we already have more than enough of, I think. I mean, I'm not going to use this stuff right now, but let's just put it in my inventory and see where it brings us. Need to use it eventually, right? Now we can go back one more time to finish the entire thing. So let's see. Oh fuck, I yeeted myself against a rock. I can't get back fast enough. Can I get up here? I can actually. And then here. This is too hard. Oh my god. Okay. And the funny thing is, in our whole game walkthrough, game something, we haven't even been to other districts or other biomes yet. We've only been to like, what, 3 biomes? Maybe? 2 to 3 biomes. And I don't even know if you can count this as a separate biome. Because if that's the case, we only went to 2. That is just insane. Let's see. We ran out of these materials to build. So let's try to build those first. We have another node there we can build. Can I build up? I can actually. Don't know how useful it is to do this, but at least we know we have some sort of ore type right here. What did I forget? Ah, I remember. Like we have this one, and we need to build 2 of those on each side. I don't think if we have enough space to build on the others. No, not like that. Enough space to build on the other side, but we'll see. Well, otherwise we have to build in a different way. But at least we know the distance from this material. Yeah. So that worked out perfectly fine. And we already know this distance. Great. Let's delete all of those. I don't think we need those anymore. Can we like delete this? Do we have a crate left behind right here? No, we don't. Okay, so we should be able to build the exact same thing right back. And same thing here. Best output belts. So this right here. This is a little bit weird. I don't know why it's split. So that output, and we can just forget about those for a while. Let's just re-get these items. I really need some more decoration materials, because right now everything is quite barren actually. My inventory is really full, so I do have to look out for if I don't leave any chests behind, because that definitely could be a possibility. Let's see, can we build this? We can actually. Okay, so that's the pipes right here, because this will definitely be the last thing. Then we're done. Then this entire pipeline system is done. Completed. Finito. No more coal power plants to build. Let's see. They are on vertical, so they should be straight pipelines. Are these already connected? Yes, they are. Oh wait, we do need to connect the pipelines below. Otherwise, we don't have any output of water at all. Then it's just useless. So connect, please. Thank you. I think noodle mode is best for this. Probably noodle mode looks best when you go up these kind of weird curves. Oh, can I not do that? Thank you. And then with this one we can finish them. I don't know if it accidentally connected right here. No, it did not. So it seems to be connected correctly. The only thing we need to do is place some more water pumps down there and set them to the correct settings. Because I don't know exactly what the correct settings were. I think it was 100, 100, 100 and 50. At least that's what I remember. So let's see. Water extractor 100, 1, 2, 3. Then we need 2 more and 1 more on this side. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. Am I saying that correctly? Oh wait, no. They did it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe 1 more pipeline actually. That's set up weird. Why did I do it like that? Weird shit. So like this. So that's... They overpower? Nothing's red? It doesn't seem to be. Okay, now we can connect all the pipelines right here. So these ones will be connected like this. This falls in the way. I did not think about the poles. Somehow it doesn't bother me at all that some of them clip to the ground for some reason. They seem to be a lot farther away from the port than these ones are. Not that it really matters, but still. I don't think if it can make this angle. Are these all connected? Yeah, they are. There's just the ones on this side. How far can I go with this? Apparently I can go far. And apparently it doesn't want to go at an angle either. That's quite annoying. That works. And this should be the last one. Am I saying it correctly? All of these are connected. There's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. They all have power 2 as well. If I could produce wet concrete right here if I wanted to. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so let's set this one to a production rate of 100 cubic meters, 100 cubic meters, 100 cubic meters. This one is 120 and this one's 50. And let's do the same thing on the other side. 50 meters cubed, 120, 120 meters cubed, 120 meters cubed, and the last one, 100 meters cubed. I don't know why I just said 120, it was 100. Let's check them all. 50, before I set something to the wrong one. 50, and it is 50, right? Yeah, it should be 50. 120, 100, 100, 100, wait, 100. Why was this one empty though? Oh, it's overflowing for some reason. So these ones are pumping in their entirety. Is it enough? I don't fucking know. We'll see. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these. And we have a 9 in total. Well, we have 9 in total on every row. That means, calculator, let me use it for a moment. We have 9 times 2 times 4. That means we have 72 of... Am I saying that correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that means we have 72 of these running all at once. And they all produce a total production... where is it? Power? 75 megawatts. That should give us an output of 5,400 megawatts. It just finished. How's the piping been? The piping's been great. We are done. So let's take a look at our power grid. Are we producing 900 megawatts of 500? We are stabilizing at 4,575. It should be 5,400 in total. But yeah, the piping should be finished. Everything should be working at 100%. I don't know why it isn't yet. It's going up bit by bit, I think. I mean, the only thing we can do with this one is wait. Because all the water has to fill up every fucking machine there is right here. And since they're all producing right now, I can't really see a flaw in our system. Coal's flowing, as you can see, continuously, every second. So we shouldn't have any problems with coal. So I'm hoping this is enough. I don't know why we're going down sometimes. I mean, the water seems to be fine in every case. I mean, there are some factories running red I don't know what's that about. Not the coal? Like, these ones have no fuel for some reason. Like, what is the problem right here? It gets coal and then it sometimes just stops. I need MK3 belts. So this one should be fine. I don't know why though. Oh, wait. I do see the problem. Why is this still an MK2 belt? Okay, apparently for some reason it was still an MK2 belt. See, so that's exactly what I meant, right? There are some flaws still in the system. And hopefully by doing this we erased all of those. I was hoping that this would just finish our problem. Hopefully there aren't any red lights anymore now. It bumps up quite a bit right here. We're at 5,000. It needs to be 5,400 and stable. We can delete this because we don't need this anymore. Damn, I didn't expect to finish this in an hour. 2 hours. It felt like an hour. Because the water seems fine. The water seems to be pumping in every machine. Because if that wasn't the case, we could just check all the water in these last pipes and they seem to be filled to the brim with water. And maybe you should also consider filling the pipes in the other row, but at least there's a steady flow of materials going into the machines. How much are we on right now? 15 coal per minute. It's burning at 5,000 still. I can debug here a little. Yeah, so it seems like these are just not producing yet because they haven't received any materials. Like, I don't know how many we have, but we could try to upgrade these. I don't think that will increase it at any rate, but still, we can always try. But for the rest, it seems almost perfect. Let's just upgrade these ones. So if we, I don't know if we have enough material to do that. This is MK3, this is MK3, so that is MK3, 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 there's one in the middle, 2, 3. We did change, because this one doesn't sit. 3, am I saying that correctly? We take a look right here. We have 1, yeah, that's 1, 2, 3. We already upgraded this one. Yeah, we do have more than enough to upgrade them all. These belts aren't that long, so that doesn't really matter. 1, 2, and we have number 3 right here. That is everything, I think. Okay, so the other one wasn't there before, so these are all max right now. And they're filled to the brim with coal as well. I think that should be it. I mean, we can't really say for sure because these ones all need to fill up first. That is the stupid thing about this type of material, because this one needs to fill up first. It needs to get more material than the one before, and then they will fill up all back to back and they will stabilize the power grid. But I'm not going to raid around for that. I think this will be fine eventually. It doesn't seem like we can do much right here anymore. No, we can't. So yeah, I think that's our 4,500 megawatts. We have 5,400. We have 5,100 right now, and that will eventually reach its max when these ones are ready. Did we already remove the container right here? I don't know. Look at that gap, by the way. Holy shit, we have so much to build right now. Yeah, we have removed our other building. Yeah, I'm so happy I can get away from this coal. Holy shit, they're so loud. Look at this. Look at the cleanness of it all. A few red ones right there, but they will fix themselves in a moment. And then hopefully with that, we have enough power to finish at least a few other factories. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I don't know what is smarter to automate. I think it's smarter to automate rotors first, or stators and motors. Yeah, rotors and motors that we need to oscillate or automate, I mean. I don't know how many of the other materials we have produced yet. Let me take a look, because it's already been 2 hours, right? So they should have produced quite a few. It does seem like that's the case. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, 8 plus 8 plus, let's say 2. We have 900 if this one fills up. So we need 2 more rows. So that thing's almost done. Oh, we do have another factory right there. We don't have 2 miners though. How do we produce miner? Right here. For some reason it would be fun to automate these things, but for some other reason I don't think that would be a great idea either. Can you even automate these? I'm actually not sure. Apparently you can't. That is weird. We should not be able to automate miners. Alright. we'll place down an MK miner like that. And while this is burning a hole in our small production budget, we have to take a look at the smart plating and decide if it's enough to produce all the necessary parts we need for the space elevator. Then we can set those two back to their routine production. So let's see, have we produced enough smart plating? We do. So let's see, these ones need to be reversed. So this one's reinforced, and this one's overflow again. So everything will overflow into this bucket. And the same goes for the rotors. We do have to wait for the stators a little bit. Where do the stators come from? Better question, where do I decide where the stators will flow into? I think it was this one. So, of rotors are they are called. Rotors. And overflow. This one can go in there again. Am I saying that correctly? Yes. And then this one will overflow automatically. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, so this machine will continue to produce these materials even though we don't need them. What we can do in the meantime is send a belt up here, and we don't need these parts on the bottom right now because we only need to load the materials into the space elevator, and we'll just plant the space elevator on another location when we need to load in the parts from that machine. So this is just a temporary solution for this incredible problem. Maybe I can just do it like that. I don't know. Maybe not actually. Yeah, we can. Yeah, just do it like that, and then we'll. Now this one can fill up in. Why did I build with MK2 belts? I did toggle mode, snap mode, quick menu. No, how did I do that? T roll hologram. No, I don't know. Build, snap mode, hologram, sample building, E-switch. I don't remember how I got the wheel where you can use your items. So to produce these last parts, we need 100 of them. We need... Ooh, we could do first. I really don't like this at all. Can I build a floor hole for this? Apparently I cannot. Lift MK2. I still do want to know. It is not tab. It's not Q either. Not X either. I should be able to do something and then just swap between type of belts more easily. Since when can we do this? Since when's this been a thing? What the hell? I think I missed something. Let's see. Let's place down a floor hole just to test this out for a moment. MK2, right? Yeah. I really need to find that option. Give me a moment. Key bindings. Quick switch. Is it just E? Oh, it's just E. How did I not know that? MK2. That's already MK2. Oh, that makes things a whole lot easier. So we have a floor hole right here. Damn. Okay. And that looks way better than just a random ass hole in the floor. I mean, when it comes in from the side, it doesn't really matter. But if we do it like this looks way better. If able, we should do this at every point we let the machines inhale items. That's something we can do later when we try to fix up everything. For now, if we want to automate the special parts we have, let's say stators and rotors. This one requires stators. So let's do stators first. We need steel pipes and wire. Then we need to set up another steel pipe factory, and we need copper. Question is, where do we get copper, steel pipes and coal? I think this will just be the closest coal factory. Right here. This one we already used. This one we already used too. These ones we already used too. There's a dismantle crate right here. I hate that. Is that it? No. You've got to be kidding, right? By the way, how do we snap things to the world grid? Because I know you can align things with T, but is that to the world grid? Oh, it's just this. So if we place a foundation like this and we hold control, so let's say we do it like that. This is the world grid. So that is fucking weird. So apparently we did make it to the same height. Oh no, we didn't. It's just that for some reason this didn't work. Alright, we just have to live with that for now. That's fine. Just press control and we'll be fine. Alright. Let's try to make some stators. What if we scan here? I mean, there's one scan extra. No, don't pop away. It's still the same amount of coal. We can't transport it back though somehow. I don't know how I want to do that yet. Can I? First need to find material because otherwise we won't be even able to do shit with it. So that's our input output for a limestone factory eventually. Do we still produce too much? I don't know if we still produce too much coal here. Let's take a look at that. Because otherwise we could just increase this factory or build a second one. So let's see, how much coal does it produce right now? It produces 180 per minute. Oh wait, that's not really true, is it? Because we can just increase it. So it produces 240 coal per minute with an MK2. Alright, now how much coal are we using? That's iron. These are things, so that's 15, 15, 15, so 45. 15, that's 60. So these ones are using 60 coal. Are we using more for the foundries? How much are we using for the foundries? Not like that. Throw it away. 40 coal, and 40 coal probably. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that is a total 120 plus 60. Yeah, that's 160. So that's 120 plus 60. So that's 240. Alright, that's a really odd number to work with, but I think we can deal with that. Can we deal with that? Yeah, I think we can. Do we have more iron though? Because we need iron as well as other materials. Let's see. There's a sluggy right there. How did I not notice that one before? I don't have space though, so I need to pick it up later. I'm using one iron node right here. 120 iron ore per minute. Maybe I should shift a little bit of the... change the factory a bit around. There, I should just... Do I have more iron right here, by the way? 120 iron. Oh dude, we have more than enough material. I only don't know how much we need. We just need enough space. So let's say we build even more of these. Because I don't know how much we... If we want to build a motor factory as well, how do we build motors anyway? With stators and rotors. Yeah, we do need a lot of fucking material. So if we want to build both factories here, that may be even easier actually. Because then we can just pipe back all the materials from there. Or conveyor belt back. Now I'm turning things around. And let's just build it above this gigantic area right here. Because we're producing way too many bombs. Way too many. And we're overproducing them by so much that we don't even need them anymore. But right now we're producing way too many of these. Well, we're not overproducing them by too much. We were just producing so much we don't need all of it. Should I use some of the materials? Because we do need a lot of coal. Let's say... Okay, let's just calculate some things, right? Can we go downstairs here for a bit? Okay, let's say... Why is this too uneven? Let's say we want to make a stator that requires 15 steel pipes per minute, which can be produced in a constructor, and we can make 20 steel pipes per minute. But we need stators for motors as well, which require... How many does it produce per minute? In an optimal setting? 5. And it needs to produce 5 motors. We need 10 stators. So there's at least 2 of these factories to produce 1 motor, and then 1 motor per minute. Ooh, alright. So let's say we're producing quadruple that. Do you think we need motors for other things too? Let's say we're producing exactly the correct amount. So let's say we're producing 5 stators. Let's say our target is 15 motors a minute. That requires us to have 30 stators a minute. And I'm not saying that correctly. 15 means it requires us to 30 stators per minute. It requires us to have 30 rotors per minute. And we need to produce a little bit over that amount. So we need a lot more stators than we actually do for anything else. Because we do need those materials ourselves, which requires us to have 40, let's say 40, and then 10 of those. We'll store 10 and 30 go in this direction. Yeah, so that's going to be a lot, actually. I mean, I think we can keep up with the wire, but the other materials, dude, holy shit. Because 15 motors a minute doesn't seem like that much, but still. How many steel pipes do we need for that? So that's to make 40 rotors, stators a minute, from which we will store 10, we need 8 times the steel pipe output. So that's 120 steel pipes per minute. Divided by 20 means 6 stators. We need 6, what is it called? Yeah, let's first worry about that. So we need 6 of these, which in fact we already have. But we don't want to use all of these because these are also producing for this machine right here. So let's just see how many we can make from the leftover materials. So we're left over with 40, which means, correction, yeah. We're left over with 200, we're using 180. Am I saying it correctly? Yeah, we're using 180. And right now we are producing 240. So that means we have 60 left. That's 1.5 of these. So let's say I do want to make separate facilities of those. So just to make it a little bit easier for us to recognize what is, I'm just going to do this. This is where we are going to build our other facilities. Can I remove you for a moment? So just we can make 1.5 here, and we need 3 to work perfectly fine. We need to decrease that one by 1.5 because that's what we built extra. So this production line will go down by 1.5. Let's do it exactly like how I would expect us to do it in a normal situation. This one goes down by 1.5. Yeah, we will change around some stuff around. Okay, 3 conveyor belts. Oh, remove you. Because otherwise I do have to transport a lot of materials around, which I don't want. Don't need you either. Alright, perfect. Alright, so 1.5 down. That means we can produce 1 less. This one becomes shorter and shorter. I think this is how I want it. We don't need this much cable right now. We can always pick up some more later. And you will go down by 50%. Which means we have too much output right here for iron. Which means we can transport just a little bit of iron back to the last facility. So let's use a conveyor splitter right here. Can I do this a little bit more elegantly? Maybe just a little bit. Something more like that. I don't think I can do it better than that. Or maybe I can actually. I don't know why I'm transporting it in like this. Okay, so we're overproducing quite a lot of iron. I don't know exactly how much we're overproducing, but we'll see in just a moment. So right now about half the amount of pipes are made right here. Because yeah, 1.5. Which means we can shut down quite a few of these factories. I don't know how, if they were producing all at 100%. Yeah, so they all needed 20 pipes a minute. Yeah, that's just a ridiculous amount if you think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can reduce these by 6 or by half. Way too much, but sure. I would never reduce a factory, but this one seems kind of overdoing it a little bit. If I do say myself, I mean, it's not that we need that much of these materials. And most of the basic materials we don't want to transport into the facility for some reason. Yeah, but this is fine. We can reduce half the amount of... but that also means we can reduce a little bit of the amount of coal we need. But this one needs 15 coal per minute less, which in total makes 20 coal per minute less. Interesting. Okay. So we're producing half the amount of materials with just these two. So it's 30, 30 makes 60, which feeds 3 of those items. We don't need this in its entirety. I know we did all this work last time, but for some reason I don't feel bad about destroying this. It just seems a little bit too excessive for some reason. And it also took up quite a portion of our power grid. Okay. These ones are gone too. Can remove all the weird chests right here that we don't need. I mean, what are we using this for? More bombs? We're already producing like... How much are we producing? 30 per minute, which is already way too much. We do have a lot of chests laying in here. Is that everything? No, we still have a lot more. Still have quite a few chests laying around here. Let's see, are we still... There's still some dismantle crates. Where are they? Oh, right here. Yeah, our inventory is getting quite full actually. And with one dismantle crate right here somewhere. Don't know where here is. So we seem to be standing on top of it, but somehow I'm not seeing it. How am I not seeing it? Okay, we don't need that anymore. So that is everything from deleted from these machines. Now we can start to produce the same amount only right there. This does look quite a bit odd to have a big gaping hole right here right now, but it's producing more than enough. We can dial back the sulfur machine a bit, so that's 15 per minute, so that's a total of 30 per minute in total. 30 per minute, which is more than enough. Yeah, so it's at 50%. Somehow there's still a dismantle crate. I think it's on the floor. It probably is, actually. Yeah, it is. I don't know how. Alright, so we broke down half our factory just to get things running again. And it seems to be running just fine. We're also at 4500 watts, so our energy grid is producing at perfect capacity. We are using 30 coal less, so if we dial it back down, so we're still using 30 in total, I think. Yeah, well, so we're producing 240 coal per minute. 240 minus 60 minus 30 is 150 minus 120. It's going to drop it to 210. Am I saying that correctly? No. Yeah, so 210. So with this it should produce exactly how much coal we need. It's a little bit more than we used before, but we should be fine. And we can just use the same belt, right? I think. Let's say no, I don't want to fall. Can I stop that? So this is going to be crazy. So we are going to overproduce a lot of items on the metal side. So we're overproducing about 11. Isn't it even useful to have these factories running? I don't think it is. How much is this using? 20 iron ore, and the other one is using 40. So that's half. So basically, I think it's better to do it like that, actually. But now we can just like merge from here and split from here, instead of bringing a whole new belt over to this facility. We would have to delete a lot of crates though, but that's to be expected. We don't need this iron anymore. I didn't think it would be that easy to just halve the entire factory output. I mean, it was producing way too many bombs. I'm never going to use that many bombs. And we could much rather, I would much rather use that coal in the production of another facility instead of having it lay around for other purposes. And no, nothing right here anymore. Okay, so now we're still overproducing bombs because everything's full. But we are using half the machinery to do it. So we're needing 60 per minute for this. And we could use the other half in more iron production right here. So let's say, because we are going to produce so much iron. That's not even the start, you know. This factory is going to be massive. This is probably going to consume at least 1000 watts, but it is quite close to home, so that's nice. This one will have to split up though, because now we're using half the iron from this belt. I think maybe we can add some belts together. I don't know. That truly depends on what we're doing right here. Although I don't know how much input this one has right now, because I think it was perfect, right? Yeah, so it was producing 120 ore per minute, and we just halved that. These ones are producing 120, and what are these ones doing? 120 and also 120. So it seems useful to me to just do one thing for sure, and that's definitely to merge these ones. That will be the most logical thing to do, at least to start, right? Okay, so now we can bring this one back to the factory. The middle one we leave for, what is it called? Iron? No. We'll leave the middle one for the other material, the copper. I don't have enough space on this belt to do this, by the way, but sure. You know what? I will just feed this. This belt first back to the conveyor there, and then I will feed it back to the machine later on. That may even be better. So what I mean with that is I will do it like this. I will split it in half, like that. Split it in half again. Oh wait, we forgot the merger. So we have a merger right here. No, I'm not doing this correctly. We split it in half again. So 120 becomes 160, and we only need 30 per smelter. Was it? Yeah, 30 per smelter. So one is our output right here. The other one will just go back. 1, 2, 3. Why does it do such a weird job at connecting these? It's just so fucking annoying. Oh, it's not angled right. That makes sense. It's still not working. 1, 2, 3. Thank fucking god. And I still screwed up. What is smart to do? I think it's better to just leave it like this. Is it better to do it like that? And decide what we'll do with the bombs later on? It may be actually. So we're transporting this material back. 2 belts will come in from this direction. So in the case that 2 belts are coming in like this, we would want at least one to connect right there. I'm making this way too complicated, I think. Yeah, I probably do. Because I probably won't. Can I? Questionable. What should I do? How should I bring this in? Was in the case that I have, okay, so I have 3 belts coming in. Let one be copper. That's probably the middle belt. Oh, let's make that the outermost belt. So this belt is copper. I will pull that one all the way back to line. The iron belt's coming in right here. We have this one coming in right here. And we eventually want to lead this one back, shifted probably by 2, split it off, do this with it. Probably like this. No, that's not at a great angle. Well, how does that just not work for some reason? 1, 2, 3. That is so annoying. Like, how difficult is it to just build a straight line out of this belt? Oh my god. Okay, like that. That 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the whole way around. And then we have 2, 3. So that's 120 iron coming from one belt. And this should be fine. At least it looks a little bit decent. Because we still have the coal that needs to come in at some point. And somehow that should not look ugly as well. How do you split this off without like taking up half the machine? How? Like this? 1, 2, 3. So half the coal will go down this route. Or at least not half the exact amount we need. At first that will be half, but eventually that will just split off like it should, like how it should. And now, oh, that's a lot. That was really high. That's 1 health. I should really look out for that. It looks a little bit better. Doesn't really change how it works, but still. Okay, after we just spent half our time reconfiguring how this should work, is we want to have at least a little bit of a decent looking factory. Hopefully this should be more than enough space to, hopefully this should be more than enough space to work with for all our other factories. We do have to go back though for more material, because I'm not going to make it with just 30 of these. Yeah, that was about it. We also don't need that many like random ass, not rotors, sheets, because we're not building pipes at the moment. Like 3 is more than enough. There's 3 of those, and hopefully we have enough copper, otherwise we have to bring copper in from other locations. Yeah, another material, oh damn it. And maybe we can eventually make some blueprints for like roads and stuff. Because automating that instead of building it by hand will be way better. This one, by the way, seems to be quite stuck. So, and that one's done. So we don't have to automate that anymore. We can just change the input for the other materials. Let's see. Is our inventory full? Yeah, okay. I don't know why that consumed like half the materials, but sure. Let me just throw this back in the bucket and we'll see what we can do with the rest. But these are empty right now. How would we just like that you could delete the fixed boxes? Now we can automatically input our stators or our special frames. Let's see. It's a little bit quicker. Yeah, so we have our... So we have the required... Do we have the... I don't think we have the required material. Can we build the space elevator right here somewhere? I think we can, but they're not making it as easy. Hello. Oh, there was some random ass location right here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so these parts are filling up, which means we can... That looks so great. Which means we can set this output to modular frames again, and this output to overflow. And now we stop producing the required material for the modular frames, because we need those in the future. That one is filling up quite nicely. The only thing we need to do is stop the production of these materials, because we need them for our own business. So let's do that first. Let's go to our factory. Oh damn, this one also filled up by the time we automated all the power. So now we want this one to go in overflow, and now we should have a normal output again. Nice. Bro, this belt's faster than the other one. So it will still keep producing that material for quite a long time actually. And it fills up quite fast as well. And then we can ascend to phase 3, but only after we automated the oscillators, because I really want to automate that first without doing random weird ass shit. Interesting. And this is the last thing we'll align to the world grid as well. Let's see, what do we need? We don't need this much cable. Do we need those? I think we do. Other materials we need. I mean, we're already using the MK2. I think it's just plates, maybe a little bit more concrete. Maybe just reinforced plating as well. And then, of course, I don't think we'll need that many steel beams. We do need a lot of these. I don't want to throw these away, actually. Let's just put a lot of them in the awesome thing. I don't think we need this many. Already getting a shortage in our inventory. And we don't even have the factory running yet. That almost went out. Maybe I should put down some power lines here, just to... It's already way too complicated. We can just travel back by just walking, I guess. Okay, let's go down here. I see a tree in the way. We know what that means. How impressive, you would say. I say, no, that's just the way of life, man. Ooh, now I remember. 120, 120, that's also 120. That makes more sense, because now we have an entire input belt that has way more iron capacity than the other one did. Instead of just one belt that does almost exactly nothing. And of course, I am the only one stupid enough to do like that. Can I remove you for a moment? Wait, somehow I didn't screw up. Or did I? Now I am confused. I am so confused. The inner belt should be iron, right? Yeah, the inner belt should be iron as well. That makes way more sense. Okay. So that means the outer belt needs to shift by 1 to fit the machine. Yeah, so that's the outer belt. The inner belt we shifted by 1. This makes a whole lot more sense than it did before. Okay, so now we got cleared out some room for the other materials. Since the stone here is like this, I will probably just do 3. 1, 2, 3. Only 1 to the side. Yeah, this makes a whole lot more sense. Now we have the correct amount of material coming in. I don't know how much at this moment, but it's more than enough. I'm guessing this one's also 120. Yeah, it is. And it's also Mark II, right? Yeah. Okay, so we can't really do much about the fuck happened here. Yeah, okay, so that's 120. We have a total of 400. I don't know if we can use that iron for something else, but we'll see. Because we're only using like 60 on the other belt, and we're inputting like 400 right here. I don't even think our grid can handle that. No. So let's see. Okay, let's just start right here. That's maybe a little bit too late, actually. Yeah. So now we just have to put down a whole lot of smelters. So this is the inner belt, the outer belt, which means we normally would have 4 smelters on one miner, but we already used 2, so that means we're only using 2, which means we have another 4, so that makes a total of 6 smelters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have more than enough coal right here, or I mean iron. Then we need another 8 on this row. I'm wondering if we should do that in like production way where we can just put 2 belts like this. right? That may be the smartest actually. Because then we can just produce them in the same rows. A total of 8 smelters right here. There's quite a gap in between these. That's not really necessary. More like that. I mean, I could automate this. Blueprint this, but I don't think that's really useful to do right now. Maybe later on when we want to build huge factories, but right now it's not really that useful. And at least we have more than enough space to build all of this, otherwise this would have been awful. Splitter. How much space did we use? Quite a lot. Just for consistency, I will keep it at the same quantity. I don't think we'll need this with iron, but we can also always use it for later. At least we will refine it. We will have refined it by then. And did I fuck it up? Was I just in time? I think I was just in time. We'll see. Splitter, smelter. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need you. The better question is, why am I building? Oh, right, because I'm adding two of them together. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So that is every piece of iron production we need, I think, and every piece of copper production. But we'll see. Maybe we can connect them all, but I don't know if we will connect them to the same grid. That's probably for the best, but I'm not sure. And by the way, I don't even know if this is a great way to deal with this, because I'm just randomly inputting all the materials I'll need in every machine. So that's iron, 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 iron. Now it's starting to feel like a massive factory. That's the correct one. Copper, 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 copper. I don't know if it will be enough copper, but we'll see. Everything green. Yeah, this one has to fill up first. Look at all that iron move. Love it. And the machines are still filling up. So that's quite nice too. Right now, I do know I need a splitter. Yeah, a splitter right here. I don't know how long it needs to go on, but alternate steel ingot. Alternate steel ingot. Steel ingot. These ones do seem like they have quite some space in between them, but I don't think that it really matters. Did I turn it correctly? Yeah, I did. I'm still occupied with materials. Oh, my entire inventory is full with random shit. Right. Wait. Since I turned it down by like 20, can't I just overproduce one item? Yeah, because I'm producing 20, so I could let one produce at 40%. I mean, why wouldn't I do that? Or for 75%, I mean, it's a little bit based, but it should work. They all have the alternate solid steel ingot. 60 per minute, 60 per minute. Yeah. And the first one can produce at 75%. So that means an input of 30. Nice. At least now these factories have a reason to work again. I mean, why would we underclock things for things like ore? Can't I? Wait, where's the connection point actually? Seems to be on the back on this side. We can set this one to 100% again. Then we're overproducing just a little bit, but that shouldn't really matter. At least one is working at 75%. And after this one works at 75%, we can now see that it should suffice for 1.5 of these machines. So let's say we work from here, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. That's quite annoying actually. That we can't fit. Okay, wait. What we do is we just start from here and then we'll try to fix it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we have more than enough space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then because we're using this one, I think. Yeah, 75%. So that also means that if we produce steel pipes, that this one should work at 50%. Because I'm splitting it in 2. That's only 10 pipes per hour. Hopefully I have more than enough space by doing it like this. Okay, I screwed up already. Nice. Great start. My voice is starting to break down a little bit. It's actually quite annoying. Even though I haven't done that much talking, not on stream, but that at the event. That's all the solid steel ingots we need. Yeah, so that one's producing, this 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 one's producing. And that makes a whole lot of these materials. I don't know how much that feeds into every machine though, and I do need to take a look into that. Let's say it has to make, we needed to make 40 stators, but because we're producing 7.5 times 15, which is 12 or 112. Am I saying that correctly? Every factory should work optimally. 60 beams per minute, except for the last one, which is producing a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's divided by every 2, so that's a total of 8. Yeah, so that's 7.5. So we're producing 115 wire, 115, not 115 wire, 115 steel pipes, 112.5 steel pipes, divided by 15, incorrect, 7.5 times 20, divided by 15, which means 10. Which means we're producing exactly 10. Ooh, that is actually great. Can I fit this all on the belt? Yeah, I can, actually. That is great, actually. 7.5 times 15 times 20, I mean, yeah. So we are producing 20 pipes. So we're producing 150 pipes per minute. That's just an accidental exact calculation. Don't ask me how, because I literally don't know. That just happened to be exactly what we need. That seems a bit close by the machine. This seems more doable. Yep. Okay, so that means we can make 10 of those. So we'll make 10 stators, but not 10 of the other one. Nice. Well, if we really need more of the easy to produce parts, we can do it in any other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because we're producing both parts at once, I think, by doing this. Yeah, did we get a big spike in our power grid? Holy shit. It seems excessive to build that much stator production facilities, but really, the only reason I'm doing this is because the amount of motors produced is going to be such a low number. Holy shit. We won't even notice at the production line, probably. Why is this one disaligned? This one's also disaligned. This looks better. Hopefully this is more than enough. Oh no. Hopefully it's more than enough stators to get us around. You never know, but... So that's a stator, another stator, another stator, another stator. So that's 50 stators a minute. That's quite a lot actually. Yeah, 50 stators a minute. Can merge all of these, so that's quite nice. Merging everything on one belt will just make it a little bit easier. I did not calculate how much of the other ores we need, but otherwise we need to bring in a little bit more, which is probably the case, because I don't think this will be enough. So let's see, what else do we need to make motors? By the way, we split off 10, so that means we need to split it 1, 2, so it's here it will be divided by 2, so 25, and you have divided by 2 again will be 12.5, and then this will be our output back into the factory. So we have 50 minus 12.5 means 36.5. How much is that? Motors, actually quite an irritating number, because I would have rather had 12.5. I would rather have 40. So we would have a production of 10 motors per minute, which would have been a lot better. I also need to make rotors for that. Jesus Christ. Not that the rotors is the most annoying thing to build, but still. Let's see, how can I split this into an even number? So let's say I split 50 between 3. That will also not be good enough. It's actually quite an interesting question. How can I split this back to 10? Oh wait, I'm so stupid. It's producing 5 stators per minute. I can just leave 2 out of the equation. Still an interesting question though. Sorry. Let's see. Like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have stators coming out of the factory. These stators can be led right back to the factory. This row, I don't know. Although I do not have overflow protection set up yet. So that is something I need to work with first. Wait, this needs to go up a notch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see. Can we make a clean line right from the start? We can. So that's our stator production line. We do have a motor production line right here. That's incoming. So I'm guessing that that won't be far off either. Let's say we have it right this. 1, 2, 3. I can set it up like this. Okay, so we have our first row of materials that's coming in from this direction right here. So I don't know where this one will go in and out of the factory, but we'll see. This one's wrong for now. Let's assume that. We're producing anything else in this factory except for maybe the special materials. That doesn't really matter. So this is a smart splitter from which stators will go this direction, overflow will go this direction, and overflow will go this direction. We still need a, where is it? Organization. 1, 2, 3. I don't know where the awesome sync will go yet, but if we assume we do it the same way. Okay, so that will be the motor box, I think. Oh well, wait, now it makes a lot more sense to do it like this. Okay, so this one goes to the awesome thing, and this one will be an input from the entire machinery out there. And I don't know yet what machine will do. Right, now we don't have to do this bullshit with this machine. Dude, this production facility is already so fucking ginormous, that's insane. This one will produce motors, 10 rotors, 10 stator. Still have to produce the parts for that though, holy shit. So that's 10 stators a minute. We can do that. Okay, 10 motors a minute. So this is really one of the first slightly super complex machines that we're building. That's really cool actually. Almost done, at least most done. So we're producing motors, overflow, and overflow. And the motors will go in here, the overflow will go in here. This overflow will be led to a machine that will produce data. So how many production line, how many can I make? 1.5 stator per minute, and we're making 10 per minute. So that means we can make about 50. We can make about 4, I mean, but we probably are overproducing on cable, underproducing cable actually, because I don't think we are producing that much cable at all. 30. Oh, it only needs 50. It needs 50, so that's twice. How many of those I will leave up to the machine right here? If that one also overflows, will go into the awesome thing, that's for sure. So am I saying this correctly? Right output overflow, and then stators, and then this one overflow and this one overflow. So that if this stator conveyor belt gets full in any way, then we can change the back. And this one's connected. Right now the middle one is overflow. Yeah. We don't need motors for anything else yet, so we can just keep doing it like this. So the only weird parts we actually need, like rotors, stators, motors. Wait, are we already? Yeah, we still need an input from this. Okay, so that's all the complex machinery done, I think. for the most part. We still need the rotors though and the wire. So let's assume we have 10 machines running. That means we need a total of 400 wire a minute. I don't know how much one constructor can make. 30. So that means 400 divided by 30 means we need 40 machines, from which one is running at 33%. Which also means we need a total of $200, which currently we don't have. So that is fantastic. Let's assume we can double our output. Is one in any way, shape or form in an uncanny way? No. Okay, so how do we build 10, 5 on each side? But we need 13 machines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we need another 7 right here, from which one is working at 33%, which is 9.9 per wire. That seems like a rather odd number to have. 15 machines. One more time. We need an input of 40 wire from 10 machines, so that is 400 wire divided by, how much could one machine make? 30. Yeah, so that's 13 times 100% and 1 times 33%. Wire, also wire, 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 wire. Oh, we ran out of material. Interesting. Okay. But we also need materials for this one. And that's a rotor. So that doesn't mean we don't need anything else really. Which can be quite useful actually, because I don't know, do we need... No, we don't need it for the smelters. Let's just see before we go. This copper belt currently runs with 200 copper, no, with 120 copper in mind. And we can increase that to, I think 200? I'm not sure yet though. If we have another copper belt right there, but I don't know if we are already using that copper. It seems we don't. And this is a pure node? Yeah, it's a pure node. We could overproduce the rest of the materials to make copper wire, I think. Yeah, we can. This is an MK1 miner, so let's increase that a little bit. Get ourselves some fancy new materials. I thought this machine was big already. This one doesn't produce shit compared to the other one. Or at least it does produce quite a lot of shit, but not in quite the same amount of time, right? I don't know how much power. It almost doesn't seem like it even made a dent in our power grid. Like this one factory used like 1,000, like 400 machines. That's a little bit too much maybe. Use a little bit more. The rotor factory though, holy shit, that will take some extra time to build. I mean, you could always overproduce certain items, but that doesn't make it always better. It still goes rather slow. At least we have a little bit of space left in our inventory. I'm guessing the SAM ore should be full by now. And it's just loading material back into the machine. Yeah, 31 coupons. Jesus Christ, what am I uploading? When the fuck did that happen? Definitely these. Holy shit. I can use all the foundations in the world. Walkways could be cool too though. 5 left.
Walls are one of humanity's greatest inventions. They definitely stand above floors.
Great. At least we have corners. That should help quite a lot with building better edges and shit. I still don't know how much material it will take to encase certain factories, but sure. Right now we're doing everything above without any architectural idea. What we can do later on is dive in a little bit in the other ways of transport. Okay, I see we need our favorite tool. Oh, I almost blew myself to bits. I still need lights though, because holy shit, I'm not going to make it without some. Okay, this is quite annoying. Okay, so now we have an increased production of our copper load. At least we upgraded it twofold, so that's quite good. We have 400 now, or 200. Yeah, am I saying that correctly? 200 and 240. That also means we can put down quite a few more of these smelters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're producing 240 So that means we have an overproduction of 40. Am I saying that correctly? Then we need this whole area to produce iron for the motors. Rotors, I think, yeah. So we still need to produce rotor. So we got 33%, so that's 10, 5, alright. So we got a little bit of overproduction. I don't think it really matters that much how we place this down. At least the entire area should be filled. At least they need to be evenly divided, right? But that's about it. And so now we should have an even production, I think. Still don't have power though. Not that it really matters. I mean they still need pipes. This could have been spaced better. This is fine. Like, yeah. I mean, technically these smelters and such a blueprint would be really nice, but it doesn't add really that much value if it takes away from the rest of the experience, right? So this should be producing the correct amount of copper wire. What I definitely forgot was that these couldn't handle 400 per minute. So that is something I might want to split up. Let me just do it in half. Like, let's say, how many does one need? 40 per minute. So that would be equivalent to how many machines if I want to spread it evenly? 30 per minute. That's actually quite a puzzle. Holy shit. How did I not think about that? Yeah, these machines don't even work. Wait, let me just at least do this. Damn it. Yeah, I do need Mark 2, Mark 4 belts to get this machine running smooth, but I don't want to wait for that. Like this I can handle 120 pipes, but this, let's say this is 40 plus 40 plus 40. We need a number that's easy to divide. 7. So that means around 1, 2. That's quite annoying. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, we need to get rid of you for a moment. Wait, 240. That means the first 6 can be filled up. We filled up with 8 of these machines. Damn it, we're almost there. So let's see. We have this. Normally we would have another merger right here. Right here. But that is not the case in our story. So this is 7. And we want 8 of these machines to fill up the first 6 of those. So that is, or the last 6. Maybe better to do the last 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the last 4 can be filled up with the other ones. I think I'm doing it correctly right now. So let's say these ones have as much space as the other ones did. Then we could just space them like this again. Wire, and this one is 33.33%, which means 5 per minute. Wire, 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 not that. Wire, wire, and that should fill that up. Splitter, 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 and then one extra splitter. I mean, we have more than enough of the material, but we don't have enough of the required copper, right? This should work better, and hopefully it should start producing stators. There goes our first one, or maybe it already produced a few, but we don't know. Hopefully the ones in here are also producing. Well, they're filling up eventually, I think. So the last 6 ones, so these 4 are using 80, and that's 30. Wait, no, that's not correct. These 4 are using 40, which means 160. That's 30, which means 60, which means 90, which means 120, which means 150, 160. Okay, yeah, that's way more logical. And then it's using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm forgetting something here. I thought I forgot one. Alright, that makes more sense. Now this is filling up quite nicely. But that means we have 15 copper. We're getting 240 copper in all the machines. And we have 15 times 7.5 machines that are using it. That's not true. We have I'm calculating wrong. 15 times 13.3, which means we're using 200 copper, which means we can use 40 copper to use how much? 40 copper divided by 15 is 2.6666. The last one is the 66.66666. So these are producing wire as well. That's 20 wire a minute, 30 and 30. So that's a total of 80 wire a minute, with which production we can produce divided by 60. 1.33 of these machines. Perfection, I would say. At least light off. This one needs to have a little bit more space. Not that. The cable. Just finished. Okay. 33. Oh no. 0.333333. That's a total of 10. It's nice that it actually rounds up. It makes an even number. It is so much easier to work with. Holy shit. We can just drop this in the awesome sink, but if it's not going in the awesome sink, we can use it to manufacture the special material, the special motor not motor, what is it called? The automated wiring, and it needs 50 cable a minute. Right now we are producing 30, yeah, so we do need to lead a cable back to here because this is just not enough. Okay, that's quite a little bit annoying. I mean, I know we have to use this somehow, so this has to somehow enter the factory. And this is quite complicated actually, because we need to do the same thing here as we did before. So in this case it will be the motor part in the middle. I don't know what it's called. What can we find it? Automated wiring, overflow and overflow. And we need the merger after this one. So automated wiring will go in here. So this will be the splitter material. I don't know how many times we need to split it before it works, but we'll see. And wait, maybe it's better if we split this material on the top side. But right now we can't do anything else because I have to go back to the factory to know how much material we have to input in the entire thing. So this is automated wiring, 100%, and our cables are, oh wait, they also come through this board. Okay, so I think I will now just flip around the stators and the stator production line. If a stator is being produced right here, right now it's producing 10 stators a minute. It goes in, the right output will overflow, and this will just overflow. So it will produce the space elevator part, even though that will take quite some time, I think. I mean, they're all producing, right? Yeah. So this one will flow over here, this one will flow over here, and this one will produce 2.5 per minute. I don't know how much automated wire, because we only need 100 this time. So that means we got like 25 in 10 minutes, and in 40 minutes we get more than enough to build an entire factory. But we can increase it the more stators we have, and we can have a whole nother factory that will produce the parts for this machine right here. So that's the rotors, but that's something we'll leave for another time. Right now I'm still wondering if I should add more machines to this or later on, because we could potentially add 4, but we're dependent on the amount of cables per minute, and right now I don't really remember how many cables we're producing. So I need to add one more thing, and that's do I need to add it before or after the merge? I think before, yeah. Smart splitter, yeah. So first we need to add a merger, like up there, merger, smart splitter. The merger will merge cables from the factory when they split off. And why is this smart splitter? Okay, it's just a normal conveyor splitter. We don't have any use for that. We can't really use this belt right now because we still need to calculate how many of these we need. But this needs to be a very smart splitter. And we need cable on this side and overflow on the right. Okay, so these overflow cables will directly connect to the, where is it? To this conveyor belt right here. Maybe this is better, but that really depends on how much cable we need. So let's say, for example, this one's producing 40 cable per minute. How much do we need? We need 50. So we can't even make one every 2.5 minutes. Or I'm not saying that correctly at all. So this one, for example, is producing how much cable? 30 per minute. Is it worth bringing this line over for 30 cable per minute? I don't know. Seems a bit excessive. But is it though? At least we can make 2. But that is something. But we have to bring it over from there all the way back there, I think. Because otherwise it won't work. So if it overflows, it should first overflow in this belt line. Oh no, it's just MK1. And if this, it should overflow in this belt line, which leads to the factory. But if that overflown, so in cable, and then this one goes overflow and overflow. So right now these ones are overflowing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't think this is really worth it, but sure. At least we have a little bit more than 1.5 production per minute. But it still seems quite a bit excessive. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's see, can we get into a height a little bit? 1, 2, 3. Once this is done, I will stop. This is taking quite a lot longer than I expected it to be. It to take. But Jesus Christ, this I don't think you can call this peak efficiency, but it does look cool. That's for sure. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can just notice in how concentrated I am and what I'm doing. This is really nothing that special. I'm just connecting a few belts here. The only thing I'm doing is making sure the overflow reaches the other stage. Yeah, at least it somehow kind of makes it look cool, I guess. These belts are going in literally in every direction. Dude, belts going back and forth between every major outpost. This is just one big entangled mess eventually. There will be a belt over the top, so maybe that's not the best idea. Who knows? We have an input, see, from another assembler right here. This is the belt that's going back into the machine, into the awesome thing. Yeah, so these are just going straight into the awesome thing. Maybe I should put this one a little bit later. Merger, maybe then the smart splitter. Middle, where is it? The wiring? Automated wiring. Overflow. Yeah, so this belt and this one goes in the awesome thing. This is the flow belt from the wiring, right? Yeah, so if wiring, then this belt will contain this belt will contain the wiring from in here. 1, 2, 3. What do you mean clipping may occur with the pole? So we have an extra load of cables coming in, and the extra load of cables will, it's not much, but it is more than enough to at least run 1.5 machine, which will increase it by about an hour. So in about an hour we have our 100 materials. So the problem, that's amazing actually, the problem is not the stators but the wiring, and it's definitely overproducing right now, so it doesn't really matter. The question is though, if we have an input of 40 cables, what was the normal input of a machine? I don't really remember. It was just one constructor, so there's 30 cables incoming, if I'm remembering correctly. 30 cables per minute. Which means we have a total of 70 cables per minute. And to be frank, that's not a lot. But divided by 50 means we can run this machine at 40%. Which makes it produce 1 per minute. Which is more than enough. I don't know why this is not... I mean, it should just input, but... Oh, it had no power. That makes sense. And with an input that is definitely overproducing, this will be fine, I think. We do have one last thing to do, and that is changing that big boy, his location, and then it's done so. In essence, we have just produced almost every item from the basis except for the motor, but the motor from this tier, I mean, but the motor we have almost animated. We just need a few more things to do that. And in the meantime, while that can wait, it can still produce stators. So that is very cool. I really would like to pick up that crate before I go. Pick up that crate and disable the wiring, I think would be the best way to go. Yeah, and then we're done. I did it. And it's not even producing motors yet. And it's still already producing at a high capacity without even taking up too much of the power grid, even though I thought it would. That is on the other side. Interesting. I think this is the fastest way to go there. Was that it? That was it. We can't really do much besides that. The only thing we need to do is enable our cables. I wanna enable our cables to work correctly, because right now if we take cables out of the box, which we have more than enough of, it will automatically stop producing the new rotor material, and that is not what we want. We want it to just continue. And then next time we can automate the rotors, and with that we probably finished the entire motor parts line, and then we only have to automate oscillators, which is also quite a hassle because it's requiring quite a few parts we need. But yeah, we should be fine by doing that. I mean we are producing quite enough motors to sustain ourselves once we really need them. And with automating wires or the oscillators, we can go and look around in the world for a bit for new part production materials and other recipes. So that would be really nice actually, but it will take some time. I don't know if I can do that all in one evening though, but we'll see. And we can also keep track of our production by just inserting a line into the space elevator, right? Right now this belt goes off into the far distance, but what we want right now is for this belt to always overflow to cable. That's only just until I change it back, of course, which I will eventually. So right now it can just keep producing cables, keep using them, not only for fueling the awesome sink, but also for other parts. Let's see, do we have more in the awesome sink? 5 coupons. Nice. I don't think we have coupons in here, right? Nope. We can't really buy a lot with that. Let's do the angled walls. I don't think, but yeah, we have all foundations. Copper paint, also really cool. Big signs would also be... Let's do the signs actually. See, we do need this material for some reason. Hi Ada.
Go for that extra purchase. Go awesome.
Always that extra little purchase. Maybe it's best if we place it down somewhere. We don't really have a central station right now to put it down, but we will eventually. I really don't want to put it down there. Surface too uneven. Yeah, maybe we can put it down. Can I just plop it down somehow? Thank you. Oh, we already produced 50? Holy shit. How fast is that though? We already had a lot of cables stored, of course. And it's still producing 2.5 minutes. That's literally almost everything we needed. So we can unlock it. But we'll leave that for next time. Where is the wire? There's the wire. We can probably disable this. Automating wire will go into overflow, and the middle one will go into a cable. So now cable will still overflow, but it won't overflow if this one's running or this one's getting empty or something. And we have to do the same thing for the other part, the other space elevator part. And then we can reconfigure our entire belt line and we should be good. Just disabling the, what is it called, the stator production. Because we don't need automated wiring for... I don't know if we need automated wiring for the next space elevator part. Maybe we do actually. I mean, it's a rather simple part to produce if you take a look at it. It only uses 2 stators, which isn't the biggest hassle to automate. But the other things should be fine. Let's see. Can we disable the stator production line? Where is it? Right here. So right now stators here are being produced. They should flow in the chest. Did I? Yeah, I did. So they should flow in the chest to the right here. Stators. Not that. Stators. And we have overflow in here. And because this one isn't full yet, I think this will work. That one was probably stuck in the machine. So will it go out? Yeah, it will. Okay, so now these machines can fill up nicely. And the first thing we can do is make sure we send our space elevator parts up to the top factory. So let's load, seal, phase 2, finally done.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub. These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlight oil production,
nice.
railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of
How's
Project
many more a
Assembly
highlight?
is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and Fix It's faith in you will be strengthened.
Alright, let's seal it. Seal and deliver. Complete phase 2 of the space elevator. And there it goes. Let's see what's happening. Oh,
Phase 2 of Project
it's getting
Assembly
bigger.
completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of Project Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For Fix It.
Okay, interesting. So I think that's it. And it's coming back. Okay. So it's quite a lot bigger than it was before. Our next complete objective is 2,500 frames. Oh shit. Okay. I don't know how you produce the other parts though. I don't know if you need the other parts from the previous line to build that. That could be. In that case, we do have to set up a separate production line that will lead the parts outwards. Right now we can re-enable the facility to produce modular frames because we are our facility is quite full. So that shouldn't really be a problem. So let's see. Can we do that? We do need to go back to enable the steel beam production because I don't know if we're producing enough of those. So let's see, can we plug this thing down somewhere? I got it to work here somehow, but I don't know. It should fit. Yeah, there it is. It goes. Okay. So we can re-enable this factory by re-enabling the modular frameworks. So right now the modular frames are being produced here, and we will set overflow to this direction and reinforced. No, modular frame. And now we're producing this again. And the only thing I need to enable from here is to make sure these are connected again. So these materials can flow in. That's quite a few already, I think. That is nice though, that we already just can enable the entire facility to produce these parts without it being too much of a hassle. So let's enable the other facility as well. Yeah, this doesn't look great at all, this base. I mean, we don't really have a choice to have this on another location, but I think we chose well for our base of operations. I mean, it's not really central to the entire world, but we can always make train production lines, right? Have some extra production right there. See, I'm thinking we might be overproducing on the poles, but I'm not sure. Like two is a lot, but I think it's too much maybe. So it's producing 60 a minute. It splits in 2 and then enables this one. So what if we do steel frame and we do 50%? Can we just, this is Mark II? Because I don't think we need that many of those poles. For some reason it really doesn't like when I go into this mode. I don't know why. It seemed to struggle a little bit in its FPS rating capture. Let me check something. Task. Yeah, for some reason my GPU spiked right there, and I don't know why. At least it spikes in its entirety right here. Can I just add this? This is a Mark II, right? Yeah. Because now I don't have any difficulty with getting the game to work. I can, however, to get and disable the load a little bit, set everything to high. I don't think that will change a lot, but sure. That's also Mark II? It is. So now we have 3 inputs of these machines, and this one is just producing at 50% because it's getting 30 of these. So it will produce a little bit more. But now we have to reinstate this one to go from overflow to steel beams. Yeah, I think a production of 20 pipes per minute is more than enough. I don't know, how many is it producing for this one? 7.5, 15 and 15. Yeah, we can always turn it back on if we need more pipes to be produced. So let's see. This one's working. Now we can re-enable a new objective for the next package. Tier 5 and 6. The jetpack. We need rubber for this. I don't have rubber. Fluid packaging. We need plastics for this. Wait, how is this one? Why can I still select this one? I think that's a bug. So we could do the jetpack, but we're not producing motors yet. And these need plastic, so that's also not really a possibility. So trains is something we can do. Packaging isn't something we can do. Okay, wait. What am I missing? Oh wait, we can do this one. Oil processing. And then we can do the trains one and the jetpack one. So this one. And we need quite a few materials for that. We don't have motors yet, but we can do the reinforced industrial beams or encased industrial beams. And we only need motors, but we are producing motors in a moment. Let's see, what do we need for that? Right now our inventory is quite full. Yeah, I think I just need to fill my inventory again, because otherwise we won't make it with the amount of materials we have. So that's 2. Let's make this 3. I don't think we need that many materials though to automate the rest, but we'll see. This should be more than enough rotors. Quick wire, we have more than enough quick wire. More than enough splitters. More than enough of this material. And the modular frames. Oh yeah, we don't need any more of those. So it's just the pipes then, I think. Because we don't need stators. We have bombs in the inventory. We don't need encased beams. It could be that we need those. And we need a lot more of those. But this is probably the first thing we'll run out of. Because that's something we'll need for practically every belt line. So that could be a problem eventually. Right now I'm just hoping it will produce more than enough of the item we need for the space elevator, right? Let's see. So this one is just producing automated wiring in case we overproduce some other materials. It still has a backup of stator, so that's probably the case. And what else? Let me think. Okay. So now we need a certain amount of rotors, at least as I can remember. So rotor production produces 4 per minute. And to fuel this belt line, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 machines that need 10 rotors per minute. So that's an input of 40 rotors. So if we try to work backwards a little bit, might be a little bit unlogical. No, we'll do it the other way around. You know what? Let's just take these ones out here, and then we'll take those around like this, and then we'll produce them on the back. And what we'll do then right here is, because we need 40 rotors, we can make this a perfect production line by rearranging these like this. So these ones will produce rotors. Let's see, how many a minute can they produce? Oh, I'm not saying that correctly. Oh, we need a whole lot more. Holy shit. These require 10 rotors, which means we need 5 of those on each side, because we need 40. That's gigantic amount more. Holy shit. Do we even have space for that if we do it like this? Oh, we might actually. So let's say we would do it like this. A merger in the middle and the assembler right here. Yeah, that's a little bit too close, so we need to go back by 1. This already cuts it really close. Really would like to have a little bit more space here. So we have a merger right here, an assembler right here. And we need 5 of those. Jesus Christ. I didn't know that it would be such a power intensive production line. Yeah, well, we should be fine, right? Zoop function, please. More than enough space on the back here. So 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more on this side. And then 2 more on the other side. Oh, I'm missing one. And then we can merge all the outputs right here. So these will produce the 40 rotors we need. Let's upgrade this one. Wait, we can just upgrade it and pull it down one more. In theory, it should be able to hold all of the connections right here. Yeah, okay, so there's our production line. Now enable them all. Rotor, because when I don't know how much input they require from screws and shit, because we really have to look out for how many screws can fit on one belt. Because I think that will be the biggest and most annoying part to work with, because they don't have an input yet. Oh, I don't think we have more than enough iron to facilitate this entire process though. Alright, so these all produce rotors now, and they are connected to the input. Yeah, so let's see. We have 10 of these machines, so we need 1000 rotors. To make it easy, we'll split them into groups of 4, I think. Correction, in groups of 2. So how many are produced in one constructor? We have cast screws, which produce 50 per minute, which means we have an input of 2. Let's say we have an input of 200, right? 200 screws per minute per belt, because working with 250 is just annoying, because then you have to split it in half and merge it with another one. Yeah, so we have 200 per minute, so that means we need 10 constructors producing screws. Yeah, 10 constructors producing screws, and we have to merge them on top. So let's do that on the back. Let's see, how far back can I take this? I think it needs to split right here. Oh wait, at least when we do it in groups of 2, it will be easily handle, a little bit more easy to handle than if we did it the other way around. Probably. Oh wait, we'll place it in the wrong direction. So like this. Now it has a perfect input like that. We only have to do this once per 2 machines. So this one will need a splitter. This one obviously will need a splitter. Let's say we have a splitter on this side as well. 1, 2, damn it. Okay, so these ones split. We can connect them with the rest of the machine by just making a conveyor belt like this. I think this is the most logical way to do it. I'm not sure though. I don't want them to be sticking out in an annoying sort of way. So these ones are connected. Let's do the same thing right here. And I don't think we have to make a splitter right here, but it does need to connect in some solid sort of way. So let's say we put 2 up here. We build it in straight mode, and then we connect it like that. Yeah, this should do it. Now this one can go in here. I don't know why that has difficulty. Oh, who cares? I care, actually. It's just so annoying that it doesn't work perfectly the first time, because now it just looks a little bit weird. Splitter right there, splitter right there. Yeah, now they are at straight angles. For some reason that just didn't work. You need to align them perfectly, otherwise they won't connect well. And these ones are also aligned. Now we can make them at straight angles. So these all will have inputs of 200 per minute. I don't know how I would translate that to the machine, but sure, we'll look at that later. So they're in a total of, well, 10 is not enough because 10 are only producing 50, so we need 20 screw production facilities for the cast iron screws. Dude, that's so much. And then we need 20 rods for a total of 10 times. So that's 200 rods a minute. That's something we can facilitate on one belt. And it produces 15 per minute, which 200 divided by 15 is 13.333. So this needs an input of 13.333 iron rods, iron per minute. So you put that all on one belt, so that's not a problem at all. Since I think we are going to split everything off from here, I think we'll do it like this and just connect them all in exactly the same way. So this is one production line, and then we have another one right here. Okay, so we can just put one down here, I think. And now we can split this one as well 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Due to producing so many motors in a moment. And remember, now we're just producing one of these items at a time, but these will also need to be built for every other facility, probably. And just to have this one line just to produce motors is fucking insane. So it might be that we eventually split the amount of motors we're producing off and ship them to another facility, because I think we are producing way too many. Now comes the fun part, building 20 constructors that will facilitate the entire thing. And I need to remember that this one has an input of 12.5 ingots a minute. Let's say one belt input is 120, so that's twice the amount. Yeah, I really need to look into that before I start building this. I do need some space though, otherwise we can't build this at all. So sometimes the toxic fumes are still bugged for some reason. I did not think we would cover this entire area. Maybe building on top of some of the machines would have been a better idea. Oh, we are squishing this in here though. That might not be the best idea. Not that it really matters, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3. That is not correct. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. So how much do we need? I need to write this down somewhere. So again, with 10 rotor production facilities per minute, we need a total of 1000 screws per minute. So 1000 screws and 200 rods, which will need an input, and we need to build 20 of these facilities, which would mean we have an input of 2.5 means 5, so that is, I could do this in my head, but I'm really not that bright right now. Times 2.5 per minute times 20, and we need an input of 250 ingots per minute. Yeah. And for the rod production, because we are producing 200, that's 200 divided by 15 times 15. We need an input of 200 iron. So I don't think we have enough iron on both belts. We do have enough iron, enough capability on the belt transport system, so we can build the entire facility. The only thing is we need to facilitate it with enough iron, and we probably don't have that. So for the iron belts, it will be a little bit more complicated because we need quite a few of them. This is our iron input right here. I think we'll do this for the steel input because we can transport that from the top. This will be, because these are the belts for the screws will be bigger, so they will probably use a lot more area coverage to facilitate the entire thing. So first of all, let's build the entire facility. So we need 10 of those on each side. I think, at least I think we will build it like that. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need more of these. 10. And remember that we need 4 inputs to produce 1 output. So let's put a merger right here, for example. I think this is far enough away. Maybe we can do it a little bit closer. 1, 2, so this goes in here. For some reason I thought that was a good idea. So this is a total of 200 screws, which we'll need for this facility, for this input, which will split it into 100 and 100. And then we should have enough for that. Let's do the exact same thing here. So we have a merger right here, a merger right here, and a merger right here. And can we... Yeah, then we have 2 more on this side, and they will come in from the back. So we will build 10 more. First, we need to input the correct amount of material. Let's say we need a splitter on every side, and we need 10 more of these facilities. How do I align this? I think this is the closest it can get. Not that we need to get so close, but it will take up, these machines take up quite a bit of space, so I think this is the best way to go about it. And somehow I disaligned them. I don't know how. There seems to be a little bit too much space between these machines. Oh. It's just a little bit too much. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we need 3 more. happens sometimes. See, this is why you need to automate this stuff or blueprint this stuff. Do the same thing here again. And you will only find these faults when you're producing at such a high capacity, because otherwise this just won't happen. You will never find out that something's wrong or some facility is too close to another facility, or you know. The input amount of this machine is crazy though. Holy shit. Because I don't know, because this entire machine in its entirety needs about 250 iron, and right now one belt is producing 210, but the other belt is underproducing, so we need to add more iron, which currently I don't know how, because I don't know if there are any iron production facilities we're not using. And we can only find out, right? So let's see. First of all, let's all set these to alternate screws. Can you imagine if I didn't find the recipe for alternate screws right from the start? That would be fucking horrible. Because with this, at least it's producing a few motors instead of producing no motors. I also don't know if there are new recipes in the map that I can unlock. And now they all need power as well. So we can skip 2, skip this one, put it here. Skip this one and put it here. Skip this one and put it here. At least it won't be such a belt connection, such a weird belt connection. It will just produce the part it needs and then move on. So these are all yellow, that means they're all connected. And right now the only thing we have to worry about is the outputs connecting. So they are quite close. Okay, that's one side done. That's the other side. That's the other tree. I hope I oriented them all correctly. I'm not sure. Are these connected via... No, this one wasn't. I thought I forgot something. Now they are. So that's this belt. Damn it. That's actually quite too close. It's more like this. I think this is a better angle. Damn, if these all produce screws in a moment, then oh my god, that will look fantastic. We will just have belts of belts of belts with screws. I don't know how the power grid handles this though, because we also need to introduce new machines to the power grid that also will consume a lot of the material we produce, but we'll see. We at least need to add 14 more machines, so that's 7 on each side, and this one will do the other way around, I think. So if we have it like that, then 3 more. And then we also need to do that on both sides, so that's also something. So we have a merger in the middle, one constructor right here. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how this one's orientated. Okay, it's oriented correctly. Then it's fine. No, fuck. We fucked up somewhere. We fucked up here. Damn it. Always with these constructors. Like this. I'm hoping this is enough, and these should be all the parts we need for this eventually. I am doing something wrong here. This is an output, we should have an input. That makes more sense. So this is a splitter, output right here, like that. And then now we can elevate this, turn it around, put this one on here, remove these, do the exact same thing. Why is it so far from that one? Like if say we put it right there, that may be too close. So I think like this is exactly the same. Yeah, so we need to shift this, or we need to keep it exactly the same belt line. Yeah, let's just shift it. That probably looks the best. Let's be real. Because then we have multiple lines running besides each other. So this is the production for rods. So let's set them up. Damn it, can I get up there? Iron rod, rod. It was 200 divided by 15, right? Yeah, because they are producing 15 a minute. We needed 200, so that's 10 per machine. To recheck that once. So that will leave us with an odd number, I think. One gap. Let's place one down right there. One gap. Place one down right there. And place one more. Now they are all connected. Let's connect this to the power grid, at least as far as we can. Connect this because I don't... Oh, we can actually. These should all be yellow. They are. And they're producing 15 a minute with an input. I think this is the entire factory. You only maybe need to increase our iron production a little bit. So let's say they need 20 in total for 10 facilities, which is 200. And 200 divided 200 divided by 15 was 13.333. So one facility can run at 33%. Let's make that the last one, of course, which is 5. Doesn't make that much of an impact, but still. Yeah, we do need a splitter at the end, but they need to get their inputs from the machines right here. Same as here. This one's not aligned correctly. One more. I can't really check if all the belts are properly connected until the machine is running in its entirety. But what we now have to do is we have to calculate every ore we need, every iron piece of iron. I didn't think it would take that much time to set up all these manufacturers. This is definitely something I need to automate for sure. Better to probably delete 1 or 2 then, or maybe make them in packs of 3, packs of 4. The next time I need to do this, I will automate it. I will make we'll make a blueprint. 1, 2, 3. All right. So this production line needs a total of 250 iron per minute. Right now, what the heck happened here? Accidentally deleted that, I think. That doesn't seem right either. I think I screwed up here somewhere. I don't know what happened, but copper wire and these need cables. Why is this here at all? I think I accidentally added one, or I accidentally deleted one. Because this doesn't seem to be how it should be. This looks more like it. So we have 2 making 30. That doesn't seem right either. I think I miscalculated something right here, but I'm not sure. I think it has to do with the wire input. I will have to take a look at that in a moment. This facility right now is just static, probably in its entirety. Really weird, because that really will give some fluctuating power, at least a little bit fluctuating. First, let's take a look at this. We have an input iron, so it's 2 less. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, it's 1 belt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 are producing 6. These ones are producing 180. Oh, then we're definitely getting a shortage. 180, and this one is using 140 minus 30 minus 40 minus 40. All right, minus 40. So this one belt is producing a total of 30 iron. Am I saying that correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's producing 30. 180. This belt is utilizing a full potential, and it's using 8 times 30, which is 240. Well, let's say we need 200 and... Okay, so it's overproducing a little bit. Then it's probably even better to just add these to one belt. I don't even know why I did it like this. Just to remove this belt in its entirety. Right now it's overproducing a little bit of the iron, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's a little bit easier to work with. This one is producing a total of 200. This belt should suffice for a total of 270 right now, which is the maximum a belt can hold. And we need 250. So it's overproducing like 20 iron per minute. So if we need 20 iron for something, we can get it from here. Now we only need to find an input for the 200 iron for that machine, which is 200 divided by 30. 6. Well, at least we need at least an input of 2 iron belts, right? So that is slightly annoying, and I really don't know where I can get that, because I don't see any iron in the vicinity right here. Because I do think we used all of the iron right there. Or did we? At least that machine can fill up, so that is something. Now I'm really curious. Did we use all the iron that is being produced right here? I'm hoping we didn't, but I don't see any machines with belts sticking out. No, that is slightly annoying. Nope, we're currently using 100% of the belt system here. And we're probably also using 100% of the belt systems here, of the iron ores. Still a weird quirk with this machine. But it was late, so we probably miscalculated something, right? Yeah, so the best thing seems to be to just get some materials, upgrade these machines, upgrade these belt lines, and then feed them back into the machine. Because otherwise we won't make it. So let's say we did that. It would split, let's say in the middle. Is this enough space? So let's say this is our iron input. Yeah, so that's an output of 250. Yeah, I don't really care that we're overproducing on items, but sure. This is MK3, right? I don't know why this wasn't MK3. So this one is using... We need to get this one to 200%. Am I saying that correctly? No, we need 2 belts to go to 200%. So that means we need 4 power slugs, which we will have to get in the main facility, which is the last thing we'll do. So that's to double the output. We could probably better do it in another way. Wait, so we have to double this output. I don't know why we didn't do this earlier, but sure. Sometimes I just accidentally do something and then it will fuck up the game. Or fuck up the belt. 1, 2, 3, like that. We can lead this back to the facility. So we need to get these two to 200%. Then our belt lines will be filled again, instead of merging that up, so merging them at some weird spot. And with that one at 200%, we have an input of 240, which means we can divide it by 8, I think. Yeah, divided by 30 is 8, which means we can set up 8 smelters. And these 8 smelters will definitely overproduce, but we can just set an overproduction line to the right. So we can do smart splitter, because this is exactly the same with the other production line. Center, iron, nugget, overflow, overflow. So it's iron, iron, ingot, overflow, overflow. And we need one more. Oh, that's fucked. I don't think we'll make it into till this, but we'll see. So we need 8 smelters for the overproduction of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One annoying number. Do we have inverted like that? Yes. This shouldn't really impact the game, I think. We have an awesome sink to place down. These will all have the same output via a merger. Otherwise we have to bring in so much material from another location that's just undoable. Instead of just, because I know we have some slugs lying around, I'd rather not use those. So I think we'll just upgrade our stone facility, because I know that one already using the incorrect materials or the overclocked materials. I should do it on the back. Okay, so this one has been connected. Iron, iron, iron. I mean, there's not a lot else we can smelt down, right? That's copper, iron, and iron. Now let's connect this one to the main grid via splitters. Okay, now we can input this in here, this in here. Awesome, sync connected. Is this one set up yet? Yes, it is. And I think that's it. The only thing we have to do now is use all the material, correct? Yeah. So the only thing we have to do right now is connect all the other materials, all the other facilities. These belts are almost full, and then we have to take a look at the other factories, because I think our first motor can be produced in like seconds. At least I know it can be, and I know it's quite a lot of motors, so that's also really fucking cool. All right, first of all, do we have enough materials to upgrade? I think we do. So let's take a look at our stone production facility. I think these ones are using overclocking material. Why are these ones using overclocking materials? Okay, so that is the amount we need. Because I thought these ones should also use overclocking materials. Apparently they don't. Damn. All right. I just doubled the output of that. Let's see. Can we fill our inventory with nice stuff? Fill up our entire inventory with the materials we need to build. I mean, not that it's really necessary to fill up every bit of our inventory, but who knows, will always come in handy. We did use modular frames for something. We haven't used that, so we don't need stators, bombs, encased. We have used a few of those, and we can fill up the rest of our inventory with this shit. That should be enough. Let's see. There comes our first motor. And it's only producing half the required materials right now, because we're only producing half the materials. Let's see. Can I go back a little bit faster? It's not inputting it in a weird machine or something. Also really nice. So let's double the entire input. Maybe we do fill up this little gap right here. So this output is doubled. That means all of these will fill up. All of these will be produced. Look at all those those beautiful ingots flow down the line. We have a few that need to fill up first. And how much is this using of our power grid? Quite a lot, but not super much. These are producing our stators. I don't see anything red, so that is great. I don't know if how you can see what things are going bad or something. So this one needs to be produced at 40 a minute, which will be used in this facility for the motors, which will be produced 5 per minute, 4 times, so that's 20 a minute, which should be more than enough, I think. This is quite a facility. Holy shit. I didn't think that this would take that much time to automate near perfectly. But yeah, it works apparently. And now we need to find out what went wrong here. If we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 means 200 and 240? Yeah, 240. And these 240 are spread over how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 machines. Yeah, 7 machines that produce wire. So that's 14. And then I think the last one is producing at a certain speed. Yeah, so that's 13.3333 times 5 copper. No, not 5 copper. Times 15 copper. Which is 200 copper per minute. So we have 40 left. And the 40 copper will be divided in these two machines. Which will use 15, 15 and then one more. I don't know why this one is overproducing. Underproducing actually. Splitter. This one will produce wire as well. So that means we have a total of 30. 40 divided by 15 means 2.666. So this one needs to produce at 66.666666, which is 10, 15. This one's producing at 15. Okay, so that's a total of how many wires is this one producing? 30, 60, 20. So that's 80. And how much does this consume? 20. 60 wire per minute. Okay, so that makes more sense. Now it's producing at a much more reasonable rate. I think I accidentally deleted this line, this constructor, by accident. But for the most part, I think that's everything. I mean, I don't know why these ones aren't moving yet. I think it just has to fill up. There's 100. Yeah, I think it just has to fill up first. Look at all the parts coming into the machine. And hopefully this is about 200. Oh, this one's idling, okay, because it can produce more because there's not a lot more on the belt. And these ones all seem to produce the correct items. 15. Look at the production rating. And if it saturates, then it can shoot the overproduced items into the awesome sink. If it doesn't know what to do with that. But I don't think that's the case right now. Cool. That's for if I don't want to worry myself about having to deal with the random ass items. What does this do? How many coupons? More than enough. Alright. Now let's go back to the main facility and see how much we have produced in the meantime. How many motors? Because we do need quite a lot of them. Damn. Look at all these motors, dude. That's insane. Where is it? We have our first 40 motors. Let's put them in here. And we can do oil processing.
Milestone reached. Crude oil can now be extracted and refined to produce various industrially beneficial parts. The byproducts of these processes will require careful management, but a capable pioneer such as yourself surely understands that. To improve efficiency, pipelines can now be optimized with valves to limit and balance their throughput. These were initially left out because Fixit did not want to overwhelm pioneers with complex pipeline management, but they have since been re-added after my impassioned defense of your capabilities.
If you say so. We do need plastic to unlock this. So this will generate more than enough energy for our entire grid to work. Fluid buffer. Alright. And then this is something we can do by hand, right? Do we have more customization options or still the same? Seems like it's still the same. Steel framed windows. They all look cool. Oh, and in architecture we have a lot more. Wait. Can we scroll down in everything? Yeah, we can. Oh, arrow patterns, dotted patterns, walkways, factory zones, steel walls. Oh, because I didn't buy the glass roofs yet. Basic steel production. Interesting. Management. Oh my god, how did I not see this yet? Clean pipeline. Wall segments. This is what I needed. Oh my god, and here are the lights. Dude, how did we not see this? Wait, can we how much food do we have? Quite a lot actually. Let's do half of everything. You can ignore the rest. And produce the alien DNA capsules. I don't know how useful they are, how much output they give, but I do think they give quite a lot. And we still have half of the spider remains. And if we input this into the awesome machine, the awesome sink, I don't know how much that gives us. Because I know there are 1000 a piece, but I don't know how hard this spikes up. Why is it just not going into the machine, or? Oh, it is consuming something. Yeah, that's going up really fast. So this gives us stuff a little bit quicker. And it gives us definitely a reason to kill things. Do these conveyor poles could be really nice. Probably the MK2. What the hell is this? New music. Stuff for the boombox. Small check mark. They really should make it so that you can easily look down. Because right now there's really not that. Oh, we have too much. I mean, we don't really need MK2, MK1 if we have MK2. We have one more. Like metal barriers. I always forget you can look down. Like a railing?
If you sense your productivity slipping when it gets dark, don't worry, this is perfectly natural. Fortunately, fix-it lights allow you to never experience wasteful darkness ever again.
Wasteful darkness even. Alright, that seems weird. Okay, so we automated motors. So I don't know how it will return in 2 minutes. Currently I can't add anything to that. Except for another 50 of these. How many do we have? Need a few more. So we need 200. Oh, we have more than enough. We only need one more cable. And then we need to retake that stuff. So that's a jetpack, and I really do want the jetpack. Not that I can use it right now, I think, because you need a lot of other materials for that. I don't know, can we research things in the MAM yet? These require slugs, oscillators, plastic. We can do that. One hand equipment slot extra. And we need 100 of the gunpowder. Alright, so gunpowder. Something more? Plastics. Some things I definitely did not automate yet. And we need even more of those. Okay. So we still can't produce 4 items at once. We need to do this in another location as well. So I think the best way to go about this is to make, I think it is to make cars. Yeah, it probably is. It probably is to make cars go up and down. So we need to find something that's next to the other ones. Or slightly depends on how difficult it is to do monorails. Because we can do this one, or trains. But this does require electricity and doesn't require us to build cars. Struggles. Let's first go with these.
Milestone reached. Fix-It has granted you the power of flight, provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels. The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
Alright, sounds good. First let's get ourselves that extra slot. We can really use that. In the bomb plant. Bro, how are these all yellow? Oh, it's not producing enough rotors yet. At least not yet. It's speeding up, I think. It at first has to fill up on these machines, yeah. But it take quite a while to fill up in their entirety. Okay, let's see. Can we grab ourselves 100 of the stuff? Maybe like that? Yeah, that's fine. Let's go back. Okay, so we can now research that. The oil. Crude oil. Before we do that though, we have to automate the oscillators because otherwise we can't explore as fast. And I think it would be really nice to, after we made the materials to do that, to make the oscillators, to explore the world for a while, because we haven't explored shit and we really could use some more materials. We do need to bring quite a lot of material along with us though. Let's see. The MAM? Where are you at? Hand slot. Start research.
Tool belt expanded. I compounded sulfur's tristatic atom matrix into a quadrimensional gate vortex. You can now carry more stuff.
Nice. These are really going to help us. Holy shit. To make things look nice. This is not our inventory. This is our inventory. So we can put this in our inventory. Maybe I think this will be better. Let's see if we can produce the items needed for the other thing. Where is it? Jetpack. We need motors. Of course we do. Of course we do. It's re-entering. Yeah, it was not really my plan to use first fuel. Oh, so we can select that. Okay. It's not really my plan to use this right now, but maybe later on. When we automate all the other parts, all the other fuels, we can use this jetpack, because right now it's really useless. Because I'm not going back and forth to delete more woods. Let's see. We need 1,000 of these. Just let it produce. We need 500 of these. And then we need a lot more motors. And then we can automate trains. I don't know if we need plastics for that, but we'll see. Let's take a look at this though. Right now I have a normal foundation. I know you can use other things too, but I haven't seen like concrete foundations or anything like that. This is just pillars, equipment. Oh, asphalt foundation. Metal foundation? What is the difference? I don't know what the difference is between an asphalt foundation and a normal concrete foundation. I bet sure. How can we make 4 more? Oh, now we have a Caterium finish paint. I didn't see that one before. Asphalt foundation material requires 4. How much do we have? 1. So that means 3 more. How much of this stuff do we have? I think we can make some, not too much, but some. Let's try that. I don't know what 15 brings us, or 21 for daily alien DNA capsules, but we'll see. Oh, now we need to make the alien DNA capsules. Yeah, that's about it. That goes a lot faster. Okay, 5. So let's say we have architecture. Where did I see asphalt? Foundation materials. We have asphalt, and then we have 2 more. Light control panel. No, I don't think this is really useful for anything else, really. No, it probably isn't. 1,000, the golden nets, holy shit. Probably the industrial railings. We have 2, so we can buy something with 2. And we have 1 more. Do I see something that's 1? That's the skins. Let's do the clean pipeline. I don't really care, to be honest, but yeah, so let's see if we try to build this, for example. Does this seem like too much? It does a little bit, right? For a road, at least. How about a 2 meter? I think 2 meters is fine. We haven't really used this at all. So if 2 cars would drive over this place, how do I apply the skin? Okay, now this is asphalt. This doesn't really have to be asphalt, I think. No, I don't think so. And the color. So we have a custom swatch for, yeah, let's make this matte. Already applied. What do you mean? It's gray. It doesn't seem like it's applied. Still looks like a gray block of concrete. I don't think I can. No, I can't really change the color of this to a better matte color. I can do it for this though. I don't know why this one is. So it's mainly the sides that it does change patterns. That doesn't seem correct. How do I make these yellow or another color actually? Can I add my own? So let's say I want a completely white one. So it is some sort of layer, that's for sure. Okay, so we can add some other designs to this. Initially I thought maybe trains would be the best to let them drive over this, but this is also very useful for us to just get through the world. And right now I'm thinking maybe I should have raised this by 1. But I could also just make a bottom foundation, but that would also take up quite a few parts. At least right now I know how I should do it, I think. Okay, so let's say we want 2 meters here, like this. And then we'll do an inverted half ramp like that. An inverted half ramp like that. And then we paint them black. Then we do half material on top and half here. Build 5,000 concrete foundations. Make them black as well. Now it looks a little bit more decent. Now the painting on top. Let's make it white. We don't have that much space, so we need something to work with, right? I could use any of these. What is this? Oh, nice stairs. Yeah, we don't really need this. That's a glass frame foundation. Don't really need a wall, actually. You know, this would have looked cool if it was on the side, but for some reason this, if it wasn't like that, hanging off. Maybe the railings. It has something, but not really. Let's see, can we make that better in a way? Don't we have anything else we can put into the machine? Foundations, architecture. I think these road barriers are the same, right? They are probably also a little bit too niche. Let's see, how many motors do we have? Okay, let's fill this one up.
Milestone reached. Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo mother...
The fuck? Okay, so now we can make choo-choo trains. That's nice. Which also means, I think, that we can make the same type of foundation, but then for trains. Let's see, we have two structural support beam. I don't know if these look better, but they probably do. I mean, it's just a little bit better, but it is better. Let's try to just do it like this. See how it looks from the outside. I mean, it looks a little bit weird, but that's about it. I think this is the best we can do, probably. Well, we got lamps, right? Don't know where they are. These things require plastic. So we need to automate plastic to build trains. Nice. Platform with walkway. I also don't know how steep you can build a train line, for example. I do think you can. So let's say you want to build a train line right here over this part. I don't think that these snap together. I mean, you will probably have to get the entire train lines yourself, right? Because making turns with this will probably be horrible. Maybe I think I'll look into that, see a little bit at how other people did this. But at least we know we can make trains. We can just use the plastic right there, and then we'll use the plastic to make the train lines and finish them off. This looks quite nice already. The only thing I want were the lamps. Where were they? Street lights. So do we need street lights like here? I think this probably looks the best. That's maybe a little bit too close together. Probably more like this. Yeah, I think this looks best. Do we have other things we can put on here? Let's not do that. That does ruin it a little bit. I don't think we'll attach these because we can attach them one at a time. So if we save these, we call this default road straight. Just road straight. Select an icon. It's what is the best for this? Like, do we have the car? What in the hell is this? Is that a teleporter? They gave that away. Holy shit. If that is what I think it is, that will be so fucking useful. No, I don't think you have cars. Oh, you do. And let's just do the truck. Save blueprint. Okay, so right now, if let's say I have this road straight.
Building in blueprint mode can further optimize your construction process with snapping and quick dismantling options.
This is
Build
fucking
modes
amazing.
are not just there to make your work easier, they compensate for inevitable human error. Fix-It understands humanity like no other, and humanity needs you to be efficient and productive at all times.
This makes going uphill so much easier. Jesus Christ. How do I mass dismantle? No, not that. Can I dismantle the entire blueprint? Wait, let me check. Can I dismantle the entire blueprint? Hitting F. Yeah, that's... Oh, alright. R. With R, you can mass dismantle the entire blueprint. That is really fucking useful. And if I want to make a turn somewhere, right here, if I would want a... Well, would I want? No, I would not want that. A customizer, not that either. Patterns. Now, one thing though, I almost forgot something in the middle here, but happily that was not the case. Luckily, that was not the case. Oh, it's the corner dot line. So we swatch one, that's completely white. Nice. So this is our corner, I think. Yeah, I don't think I need to add this in any direction. So for example, if I have, this is road straight, road T section. It is really annoying though that you can't, there isn't really a way to distinguish them. Like, how do you distinguish a T-section from another part, right? The fuck is this? I don't know. That doesn't seem to be a good way to do that. A road straight, road T-section. So just to test this out, maybe we can test it out on the plane. And now we want a T-section right here. This will be a little bit finicky though. Wait, I have an idea. Because the rest of the world will be connected to the world grid. So if I'm correct, we should be able to build a straight. Somehow I can't connect this to the world grid. Oh, I think I accidentally... No. Oh my god, look at that. That looks fucking amazing. I love it. These do seem to be like quite a lot of lights. Maybe we need to keep that in mind. So if we say, for example, that the street light should be in the middle here. Like one street light in the middle. Then you know this is a T section, I think. And then maybe a power pole on the corner right here. Because otherwise we can't connect them. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. So let's save this one as T section. Okay. And now we can make a few that go up and down. Well, up and down is the same thing, but you get it. Yeah, I think we'll do it like that. This looks so much better, dude, than what we had before. Oh no, but we forgot something here. We need an inverted corner of 2 meters. Does that work? Like that. Customizer. No, I think it's correctly set up. Okay, this should do it. And then we need to do the last one. That's an X. Like, can we do that? Patterns. Customizer, make it white. Then we'll need to change the underside as well. Make this an inverted 2 meter ramp and make it all black. Oh, that apparently doesn't work. Oh, it automatically makes it asphalt if you make it white. So we have a crossing. And now we only need to make the thing that goes up, I think. But to do that, we probably should clear the blueprint. We probably should just make one that goes up like this. So we can make a one that goes up by 4 and one that goes up, one that goes up by 2 and one that goes up by 1. I think that's the best way to go about this. This is really funny to make roads at once. Makes it look like the world's a whole lot more realistic or something. Alright, let's see. Patterns. And let's make these white as well. Only the thing is, from the underside it doesn't look as good. Because it's probably a little bit too high, I think. And it also doesn't have the angles like it did before. So there might be a better way of doing this. That's something I have to figure out later though. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching. If you enjoyed the gameplay or enjoyed me streaming, then leave a like, leave an impression. Maybe if you watch this on YouTube later on,